Yeah, simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up! Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask me, Aunt Sheena and K-Sap too. For their views on our dudes, marriage chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up.
I see you in the dark with a smile. I see you in the building.
K-Sap, what up?
We ball dropping. Yes, sir. When y'all come in the chat, man, make sure y'all give the video a thumbs up. Make sure y'all press that like button when y'all come in, man. Let's talk about it.
What's up, K-Sap? Yeah.
What's up, K-Sap?
That's me.
Come on, y'all get up in here, man. Let's talk about it. See you, Marquise. I see you, Prodigal.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same.
Marquise Dunkins, man. Go ahead with that, man. Appreciate that in the dark with a smile. Prodigal, there you go. Paul Harvard, I appreciate you coming through. Imperial Stats, I see you in the building. That's what I'm saying, Imperial Stats. That's what I'm saying. Marquise Dunkins, man. I mean, I respect your opinion and everything, man, but they don't even play the same position, man, so stop that. I got you, Marquise. Yo, what up, man? Once again, you know who it is, man. This is K-Sap, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Man, we got to talk about what we saw tonight. Edward Roker, what's up, man? Prodigal, what up? We got to see what, man. We got to talk about what we saw tonight, man. Man, it's crazy. Coxford Gamer, first time ever, awesome looking channel you have. Appreciate you, Coxford Gamer. Edwin. Nah, come on, man. Y'all got to leave T. Weatherspoon alone, man. She's a rookie head coach, man, and she's working with what she got to work with. But tonight, you know, some of the refs, some questionable calls, no excuses, man. But it got ugly tonight, man. You know, sometimes Chicago would cut into that lead, man, and they got it down as much as 5. You know, at halftime, they was down 7. You know, go into the third quarter, they let Indiana open it up, and it just like, man, like they fought and clawed as best as they could, you know, because Indiana, you know, they had, it's just like, man, Chicago came out gangbusters, man. And I mean, they came out shooting the ball, man. I was impressed tonight by Lindsey Allen, the way she came out on fire, man. They got out early in the first quarter, was up as much as 13. They blew the lead, man. They couldn't hold on to it. The defense around the perimeter was suspect. And I tell y'all, I know a lot of people like Carmilla Cardoso, right? But I've told people on this show plenty times, I don't think she's built to run the offense through her. I don't think she's built to run the offense through her, man, because we go back to the other night when we lost, right, to the Mystics, right? Angel Reese only has 7 points, right? We needed her 13 point. We needed her average for us to get that win. I just don't think Carmilla Cardoso is the one to run that offense through, man. Prodigal, I know that's what I'm saying. She had a bad night, man. She had a bad night, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's right now. I don't think she Give her another year or two before you can call her the go-to person offensively down in the low post, man. But as much as people criticize Angel Reese for her lack of offense, but just dump her the ball and let her go in there, be unorthodox and put shots up and stuff like that. Man, we need everything, man. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But you gotta look, man. The guards actually played good. Michaela Onyenuede, she balled out tonight, man. She had 20. She had 6 rebounds, but Angel Reese only shot the ball 9 times. Carmilla Cardoso, she was 1 of 4. Now, if she's supposed to be the go-to person, you got to get more than 4 shots. We finally had a Raquel Banham sight. She had 14 points. Lindsey Allen, like I said, Lindsey Allen balled tonight. We see the capabilities in Lindsey Allen that she can run that point guard position, man. She had 6 assists, man. And the thing about it is, what she did tonight, she was scoring and also she was passing the ball. So that's a plus. But I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Something is going on with Kennedy Carter, man. I understand that she was out with health and protocol, but something ain't right, man. My sources are telling me something ain't right. Yeah, I mean, well, after that game the other night against the Washington Mystics, there was a rumor out that Angel Reese and Lindsey Allen had to get IVs right after that game. So I don't think Angel Reese has COVID, but I think she has some kind of illness that's slowing her down because these last couple games, man, it's like she ain't been in it, man. I mean, yes, she's still rebounding, but she ain't been in it. And I think the lack of calls from the refs on her is taking a toll on her. Reese is not a basketball player. Reese and Carter are on outs. Lux Money, right. Yeah, she did look sluggish, man. She looked like she was out of it. Even from her pregame press conference, man, she looked like she was disinterested in, giving a statement, man. I know that's one of their responsibilities, but it looked like she just wasn't in it, man. Let's stop it. She ain't been in it since the break. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Marquise, man, we're not talking about the Fever right now. We're talking about the issues with the Chicago Skies. We'll get into the Fever later on, man. Stop that, man. Teaspoon coaching, refs are killing the Sky. Yeah, I mean, they don't get no calls. It's all good. But I'm just thinking, as far as the Chicago Skies play, man, it's just like, man, Lindsey Allen came out on fire. So I tip my cap to Lindsey Allen. But, we talked about Carmilla Cardoso being that go-to person, man. I don't think she's ready to shoulder that load just yet. Yeah, the refs. I'm not blaming nothing on the refs, man. The refs are going to be what the refs are going to be. They some of the finest officials that the WNBA has, and that's why they reffing these games. But, the refs have been horrible across the border in the WNBA. So we're not going to, we ain't going to pin that on the refs, man. But I still think Angel Reese don't get calls. I mean, I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, we're not putting it on the refs. You already heard. I'm not putting it on the refs. Yeah, Paul, I don't think they're the same team, man. And I think there's a bigger issue with Kennedy Carter, man. I mean, she's played 2 games since the Olympic break, man. I think something ain't right, man. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. And I think T. Weatherspoon is the only person that can really, coach Kennedy Carter, because outside of T. Weatherspoon, taking her under her wing, I mean, it's going to be hard for her to go to any other team, man, if she does leave, because with some of her fiery competitive edge and the way she is, man, you got to have the right coach for that. Yeah, she got to come back, man, but we don't know her issue. We don't know the issue, man. And that's one thing I would say. I don't know the issue with Kennedy Carter, man. I've been telling, I've been, on these other channels and and we talking about Kennedy Carter. I just don't something ain't sitting well with me right now with Kennedy Carter, man. Something's not sitting well with Kennedy Carter. I don't know what the issue is because, man, we miss her. We need her out there because that's some extra scoring punch, a person that can put pressure on the defense and can get downhill. And what Lindsey Allen was doing tonight, man, she was shooting the lights out, man. Shooting lights out. Carter can't be replaced. She can't be replaced, man. But we don't know what the issue is with her, man. I think next season the Sky is going to. Yeah, Michael Moon. I think they're going to do much better as well, man. They lined up in the draft to get some much needed help, man. But hey, I'm with you, Lex Money Making Queen. Something's fishy, man. I don't know what's going on with. It's a situation with Kennedy Carter, man. I really don't know, man. I mean, Carter is Iverson. We know that, and she got that clutch gene, man. But when you're not available, you can't see it. You got to be available, man. That's how you prove that you're the best player when you're available all the time, man. But she's not available, man. I don't know what happened from the Olympic break until now. I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I mean, I know they say that the team, has, players with COVID and stuff, and you got to be in that health protocol, but I know because T. Weatherspoon had to shut practice down the other day going into that Mystic game. And it's the wrong time for that COVID outbreak, man. And, COVID's still running rampant. But I just think, man, it's hard to watch them play now, man, because you ain't at full strength, man, and you playing teams that right now are balling. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Indiana Fever, like I said, coming out the Olympic break. Y'all know I did a show for the people that's in the chat. I said that Indiana team, the glimpse that we saw coming out of that break, they a scary team. Don't nobody want to see them in the playoffs, man. And right now, they just got a team. They have a team. And that team is balling. Yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat, man, and I appreciate that, man. So if you want to get your comment read, man, send them super chats, man, so we can get your comment posted, man. We got Michael Moon in the building, Lux Money, Making Queen, Jakai Drift, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. But it's just hard, man. It's hard pressed to see, a team that's holding on to that 8th spot. Because right now, the dream is getting beaten again right now. But I saw Angel Reese with that coming to the game with the Dennis Rodman jersey on with her Timberland boots, man. She got class. She got style. She got her dress code is impeccable. I give her that, man. I like everything that Angel Reese is doing on and off the court, man. She's establishing herself. She's a marketing genius, man, and she's doing a lot of good things. She's doing a lot of good things, man. So you got to just tip your cap to Angel Reese, man. All that hate, man, we got to stop that, man. If y'all going to talk about basketball, let's keep it basketball. But all the off-court stuff that, the shots that y'all throwing at her, saying she looks clumsy, she can't run, that's not basketball, man. Let's just keep it basketball. I mean, you can critique her game, but you don't have to take parting shots at her. You don't have to take parting shots at her. Yeah, the whole team looks sluggish, man, but Lindsey Allen, she came out on fire. Yeah. Yeah, and she's not available. Kennedy Carter is not available, and that's hurting. Marquise, boy, you a Clarkie for real, boy. Fever gave this guy, to beat him down. It looked bad tonight. It got out of hand. In that fourth quarter, man, it got out of hand. That's what I'm saying. I mean, and that's what I'm saying about defense, man. Don't nobody want to give Angel Reese credit for her defense, man. She shut Aaliyah Boston down, man. She held Aaliyah Boston down tonight, but, she don't get credit for that, man. Aaliyah Boston has 7 points, man. She had 7 points, man. Because Angel Reese made it tough on her. She went to war. And like I said, kudos to Indiana, man. They got that 1-2 guard punch in Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. They keep on doing well. This is probably one of the most efficient games Caitlin Clark has had. 8 of 14 from the field, 5 of 9 from three-point range, 10-11 from the free throw line, 12 assists, 31 points, and she only had 3 turnovers. So she had an efficient game. She did what people expect her to do when she first came into the WNBA. It took her a while to get going, but now her feet's wet. Now she understands. So shout out to her. Appreciate your love, money making queen. I do appreciate your support. Yeah, so shout out to her. Yeah, it's a lot of inconsistencies, man, and we see it. Yeah, prodigal. She had that Dennis Rodman jersey on, the jean shorts and the Timbos. Zane, when you said she was juiced out, who was juiced out? Who was juiced out in the first quarter? Was Angel juiced out in the first quarter or what? Or we talking about Lindsey Allen? With Carter out, all the fever focus was on court. That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. They get double teamed, but then that opened up for Lindsey Allen, man, and she was on fire from the outside. But I've told people like Cardosa, I would love to see her, be more aggressive, man. And I tell people right now, I don't think she's built to carry that load, man. Because if she was built to carry the load, she would have got more than 4 shots. She would have got more than 4 shots. Cardosa got a call for the ball, Zane. I mean, if I've said this before, if people want her to shoulder the load down on the low post and scoring, she got the call for the ball. Them guards just got to dump it into her, and she's 6'7". She got to make a move and get to the cup, man. She got to get to the cup. Yeah, Alyssa Smith stepped up. They could have won, but they didn't send offense through court. When y'all say they didn't send, when y'all say they didn't send the offense through Cardosa, she took 4 shots. She has to make herself available. You're 6'7". You should be able to get down on that block, get good post position, and get the ball. I don't care who your guards is, but if you're 6'7", just dump the ball into me. If y'all go back and look at Brittany Griner when she first came into the league, 6'9". All she did was got herself down on the block, and she made herself available, and they dumped the ball into her. Cardosa got to be the same way. She got to call for the ball. Yeah, she had a career high 31 points. Who was flopping tonight? Yeah, that's a true statement, Lenny. Yeah, most of Caitlin Clark's good games are against bad teams. But hey, that's basketball, though. We can't take nothing away from that. Nobody played defense. Boston didn't come to play. Cut it. Man, come on. What you mean ain't nobody played defense? But see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to cut that out, man. When somebody gets shut down, then they just didn't come to play. Come on, man. We got to stop that. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell had a great game. She's been consistent. What up, Zane? How you feeling tonight, man? Appreciate you stopping through, man. Thank you. Thank you, Him Jung-un. Cardosa lacks the motor to be a go-to player. I totally agree with that. She lacks the motor, and I'll be telling people, are we expecting more of Cardosa, but it's just not there? Are we expecting more out of her, but she just don't have it in her? She just don't have it in her, man, because, like you said, she lacks that high motor, man. Angel is a warrior for real. You can't beat 8 against 5, especially when a lot of teams are sick. Yeah, I mean, I understand what y'all saying. They sick, man, but I can't. I'm not gonna do that, man. Just tip your cap to the Indiana Fever, man. They've been coming out ever since the Olympic break. It's a different team, and they've been balling. If Carter was there with it, it'd have been a different game if Carter was in the lineup. But hey, it is what she wasn't in the lineup. So hey, you got to take it. Oh yeah, Lindsey Allen came out on fire. She came out when they went up 20-9. I was like, okay, they come out. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Angel's outfit looked dumb as hell, man. Whew. Yeah, she's the biggest body out. Majority of the night, she's the biggest person. She's 6'7". And she got girth on her too. She ain't no skinny 6'7". She's a wide body. And that's what you can't do in the dark with a smile. You can't wait for the ball to come for you. You got to demand the ball. You got to get down on that low block, and you got to post up, and you got to make a target. And that's the problem with our point guards. That's the problem with our point guards, man. The IQ of our point guards is not there to play outside, to play inside and back out. But I'm not taking nothing away from the guards tonight because Lindsey Allen, she came to play. Even Michaela Onyenuede, she came to play. We had a Raquel Banham sighting tonight. It's just that the bigs didn't give us nothing. Angel Reese and Cardosa didn't give us nothing. You know, the box scores, look a little, odd, even though Angel Reese had 10 and 11, but it didn't impact the game. You know what I'm saying? Them points came late in a blowout. You know what I'm saying? But she has to demand the ball as well. Cardosa, 4 shots. She was 1 of 4. 6 points, 10 rebounds, right? She got to demand the ball. She can't just wait for the ball to come to her. She got to demand the ball. She got to hold her position, get the ball, and go to work. Like Shaq said, barbecue chicken. And once again, y'all's girl Dana Evans, the one that be talking all that smack, that wanted to get out of there, wanted to be traded, 2 points off the bench. Come on, man. What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Bobby Griner. They heavy girls, they pass out and feed too much. Yeah, man. Y'all cut that out when Clark was flopping, man. It is what it is, man. At this time of the season, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to just tip your cap, man, to people that are out there performing, man. And she had a great game tonight. You can't take nothing away from her. You can't take nothing away from the Indiana Fever. You can't take nothing away from Christy Sides, the person that everybody blames when the Indiana Fever loses. Just wait till the Indiana Fever takes a setback and they take another loss. They're going to blame it on Christy Sides. I don't want her to shoulder the load, but without Mabry, now Carter being out, they need to spread the touches in the paint and play inside out. Carter out, your 2 best players are in the paint. Exactly, Zane. I totally agree with that. And like I said, a lot of people like to say that, they shouldn't run no plays for Angel Reese. I disagree with that. They should run some plays for Angel Reese because one thing about Angel Reese, if she get the ball down on the block, she gonna go to work regardless if she missed a shot or not. But she's gonna put the pressure on the defense. If she misses her shot, she gonna make an attempt to go get her rebound and keep possessions alive. So I still think that they need to get the ball down in the Angel Reese and Cardosa. Yeah, that's right. Lindsey Allen and Michaela Onyenuede showed up tonight. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's the inconsistencies on, you don't know if the guards are going to show up. Now that the guards showed up, we didn't get nothing out of our bigs. Yeah. Well, nah, Caitlin Clark did the right thing. Sometimes you gotta whisper to them refs to let the refs know so you can get some of them favorable calls. That's what you do. So I don't knock Caitlin Clark for that. I mean, y'all can call it crying all you want, but I'm not going to knock her for it. Cardosa is lazy. She's slow and lazy for her size and height. She should be easily averaging 20 and 10. The guards don't know how to make an entry pass. Hey, that's basketball 101 right there. Yeah. But I just think right now, man, the Sky gotta, get back to what was working for him, man. Get the ball back into Angel Reese. That was working for him. Because as much as we saying, we see the glimpse and, the leaps and bounds of Camila Cardosa, but we haven't won games doing that. We haven't won games trying to get the ball to Cardosa. When we was winning earlier before the Olympic break, we was getting the ball into Angel Reese. We was letting Angel Reese go to work. And that was captivating, and that was, catapulting to victories. But since we got away from that, we've won one game out of the Olympic break. We've suffered 3 heartbreaking losses in the last minute of the game. Tonight's game got out of hand. It was in the fourth quarter, the floodgates opened. So T. Weatherspoon got to go back into what was working for her. There is such a thing as filling a void. Lexi and Timmy fill the void. Someone on the Sky has to fill the void. Rise to the occasion, period. On the bailout queen of basketball, I totally agree with that. And that's the problem. We don't know who's going to rise to the occasion for the Chicago Sky. It's too much inconsistencies. You got players that are, crying about minutes and stuff. And when they do get minutes, they go in there and they underperform. They underperform. So there's nobody really on Chicago roster right now that's going to rise to the occasion. We saw the other night, the person that came off the bench that rise to the occasion was Diamond DeShields. But what did Diamond DeShields do for us tonight? And that's the stuff that I'm telling you. She had 6 points off the bench tonight, right? So nobody's rising to the occasion. It's the next man up. Kennedy Carter's out. I don't know what the situation is. It's the health and protocol, but me personally, I think there's more to that. Something's not right in that organization with Kennedy Carter. Like I'll tell people, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. So we'll find out. I got my sources on it right now, so we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out what's really going on. She got like 2 shots in the second. I think it's a mixture of them going away from Cardosa and also Cardosa kind of being complacent through Timmy. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, as a big, if I was 6'7", I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys. I'd have been in the NBA if I was 6'7". You just got, when you got size like that and you're a female and you got girth on you, you should be killing them. You should be killing them, man. And that's what Brittany Griner did when she got into the league. She used her, 6'9" frame, big in size, to work down on that block. Yeah, definitive. We know how that is. We know how that is. It's you know what I'm saying? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. You know what I'm saying? Man, see, that's what I'm saying. I got people in the chat, man, that just what you mean Angel got no class, man? That's the stuff I'm talking about. These casuals. Zane, she had great energy tonight, man. Michaela Anyuwede, she had great energy, man. She had great energy, man. Nah, we gotta let these Clarkies stay around, man. James, that's something honest to say. We didn't get better. They did. I respect her. Bailout Queen, who didn't get better? Who you respect, Bailout Queen? Pushing P, you right. The Sky's roster has like 3 or 4 players that are literally unplayable, man. They're unplayable, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like the Bailout Queen said, there's nobody that can step up when, a scoring punch like Kennedy Carter goes down. The Sky don't have that, man. Their roster's not constructed like that, man. But my thing is, what worked for Chicago going into the Olympic break was actually getting the ball into Angel Reese. I don't care if she was shooting 4 of 15. I don't care if she was shooting 4 of 10, 4 of 12, 3 of 11. But she still was getting double-figure points. We need them double-figure points from Angel Reese, man. We need them, man. We need to throw the ball into Angel Reese, because one thing about Angel Reese, regardless of what people say, if you do throw the ball into Angel Reese, you know she's going to go to work regardless if it looks sloppy or not. You know what I'm saying? She don't care what y'all say. She's unapologetically Angel. She going to do what she going to continue to do that she's been doing her whole career until somebody stops it. The only way you can stop Angel Reese from doing that is keep her from getting touches. That's the only way. Yeah, so I mean, I just think, in a sense, man, I just think, I'm not putting it on T. Weatherspoon. I mean, y'all can give T. Weatherspoon grief all you want, man. But my thing, she's not out there playing for them. It's a game plan, and you just got to go out there and execute it. And I just don't think Chicago's executing the game plan. You know what I'm saying? Without Kennedy Carter, another scoring punch, nobody else is stepping up. You know what I'm saying? That Kennedy Carter puts so much pressure on your defense because she gets downhill. And then when she gets downhill and they collapse, then she can, get it into the bigs as Cardoso and Reese. But if you don't have nobody attacking the basket from the guard position, then you're going to be exposed. You're going to be forced to take them jumpers from the outside. And just so happened, Lindsey Allen was hitting them tonight. She was hitting the jumpers from the outside. She was hitting all her jumpers from the outside. So I just think, man, it's got to be a better balance, man. Got to be a better balance, man. Inconsistencies, man. Like I said, inconsistencies, they rear their ugly head, man. And things will start to be exposed the later on you get in the season, because you didn't play these teams. You didn't play the Indiana Fever 4 times, and tonight they exposed y'all tonight. They came back and got their get back from that third game, and it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Christopher Knowles, greeting, Cole. Hey, great post-game show as usual. I would like to see better half-court offense sets from the Sky. Tonight, Chris, man, I don't know, man. Because, the way Lindsey Allen was shooting the ball tonight, I mean, she was taking it upon herself to try to keep the Sky afloat. But when you don't have that extra guard beside you to mix things up, to get in the half-court set, and we was talking about Camila Cardoso, even though they say this is T. Weatherspoon's game plan, but Camila got to make herself available, man. All she got to do is get down on the block and call for the ball. Stop going. And the problem I have with Camila Cardoso sometimes is when the ball is on her side and she posts up, as soon as the ball is swung to her side, she vacates the premises. She goes to the other side. So she's not, holding her position long enough for the ball side to swing. Plus, you got nobody cutting in the dunker spot. You got no rub-off picks to even free her up coming on the backside. She just vacates the premise. So that's what I'm saying. They've been going away from Camilla a lot in late games. That must be telling that right there should tell y'all something. I don't think T. Weatherspoons trust her to carry the bulk of the load down the stretch, man. That should tell you so. If they continuously go away from Camila Cardoso, that should tell you guys something, right? Because if that was the case, then they would be featuring her, but they're not featuring her. They're not featuring her. Angel did great against the Fever Scrubs and got her double-double. Keep the streak alive. David Weiss, I hear you. Bro Gad, I appreciate you. Yeah. They was collecting on all cylinders. We have to make adjustments offensively because all teams now, that's all they're doing is packing the paint. And that goes back to the inconsistencies of the guard. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying this for the people that are just joining the live now and just joining the chat. It's a bigger issue going on in Chicago. Outside of this COVID, I don't know what's going on with Kennedy Carter. I have no answer for that. I don't know what's going on with Kennedy Carter. Somebody help me out, man. Somebody get me the report, man. I know she has COVID. And the crazy thing about it is, coming out of Olympic break, this was the rumors. In practice, they said she messed her ankle up, right? So it was reports that she was going to play against Phoenix, and she wasn't going to play. Then the reports came out that she was out. Everybody thought it was because of the ankle injury. But a lot of people said, nah, I think, she, might have tested positive for COVID. Nobody confirmed that until after the game when she went on her own social media and posted a picture of her getting an IV. And then nobody said nothing after that. So the next game she was in. So if she had COVID, she recovered real quick. And I know with the health and safety protocol that, you got to show a positive test before you can get back out on that court. So she didn't, just miraculously get herself better in one day and go play the next game. And then after that game, she out the next game because there was an outbreak in the practice facility. So all the players that they claim that I'm not going to spread this rumor, but all the players that they said potentially that had COVID, she was the only one that confirmed because it was on all the major media outlets talking about she was in the health and safety protocol. But we saw everybody from Chicago in their pregame, they had their mask on. But then after the game, they took a loss to the Mystic. They potentially was going to cancel that game because they didn't have enough bodies. So evidently, I don't think all of them tested positive for COVID. That was just a rumor. The only one that was confirmed was Kennedy Carter. So then after the game, the reports was out there that Lindsey Allen and Angel Reese had to get IVs after the game. So I don't know what that entailed. I don't know what that is. But these last couple, games, the Fever just looks sluggish. I'm not the Fever, but the Sky just looks sluggish. So I don't know. I really can't tell you. But I just think there's something going on with Kennedy Carter outside of the COVID issue, man. I just think there's something going on outside of that COVID issue with Kennedy Carter, man. And they're gonna need her. They're gonna need Kennedy Carter. If they're gonna hold on to this 8th spot, because right now, the Atlanta Dream are losing. If they're gonna hold on to that 8th spot, I don't know. James Jefferson, that's what I might have to agree with you on that. I think it's a discipline issue with Carter, man. Something ain't right, man. Stop the hate on Angel. Michelle, you know what they're gonna do, man. We know that by now. We know that by now. So we can't stop that. We can't stop that. Sky Sports fan, get a new coach, get some new guards, put rookie guards around Camilla and Angel, get a trainer for Angel and Camilla to develop the skills. We need to cut. See, y'all too hard on Teaspoon, man. She's a rookie head coach, man. Y'all too hard on Teaspoon, man. It's going to take time, man. Chicago is in a rebuilding stage, man. Nobody expected Chicago to be in the 8th spot right now. You know what the preseason projections was, the 12th seed. I mean, they doing better than what people, thought they was going to do. Prodigal. They need Kennedy Carter. They need that extra scoring punch. That's what a team is, man. See, the thing that we do around here, we're not just focused on one player. We focused on the whole team. That's the difference in what we do around here, man. But we see all these other Caitlin Clark channels. All they do is focus on Caitlin Clark, on what Caitlin Clark is doing. They don't say nothing about the other teammates that Caitlin Clark has that's out there performing. See, we criticize the whole Chicago Skies team from Angel Reese on down. You know, we give them guards hell for what the guards are not doing. You know, we get on Camila Cardosa for the lack of energy. You see what I'm saying? We get on everybody. We just don't glorify one person without giving everybody else their just dues. We just not going to do that. We're not going to do that, man. And see, that's what I respect about some of y'all in the chat. You know, we talk about the whole team. I just watched the post-game. Teaspoon says the right things yet, not on the court of the players saying the right thing yet. That's what I'm saying, Jay. When you go to coaching, man, the coach ain't out there playing, man. These girls got to want it, man. What's likely going on with Kennedy Carter is that she's sick. Kennedy is hooper. She lives, breathes, and dreams hoop. She wouldn't miss games to prove a point. I'm not saying that, Juan Don. I'm not saying that. I just think it's got to be more to it than just the COVID, man. That's right, Christopher Dunn. See, Christopher Nolan, see, you in here talking basketball, man. You see the same thing that a lot of people in the chat see. A lot of people just come in the chat just wanting to be here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Appreciate your chin up. Yeah, you got to stay positive, man. You know, I can't let, you know, it's basketball, man. It's facts over feelings, man. I don't get in my feelings over this stuff. The people in the chat get in their feelings, man. There's no need to get in your feelings, man. You know, that people just want to come in here and say everything. You know, people are seeking for attention sometimes, man. I agree with that, Michelle. I mean, a lot of things changes, man, when you got your person that puts pressure on the defense and gets downhill. Yeah, this crazy, man. These people who talk about this stat pattern stuff, man, they still on this stat pattern stuff, man. That's y'all's narrative. That's y'all's propaganda. That's what y'all pushing. That's y'all's agenda. That's y'all's agenda, man. If it fits y'all's narrative, man, keep talking about it, man. Keep talking about it. Yeah, she gets fouled all the time, but they just don't call. We don't make excuses for that, man. We just play on, man. We just play on, man. If race politics keeps on being more important to theme than skilled players and teams and basketball discussions, I want to leave all chats, period. I'm sick of everybody's ish, black and white. Hey, bailout queen, we respect that. But see, that's the thing. People don't know how to keep it basketball. They don't, man. It's always like a ulterior motive that people are seeking. And I catch all subliminals in the chat. That's why I let the chat be the chat. That's why I don't entertain some of the comments, man. I skip right over them. And then everybody talking about, why come you don't read my comment? Oh, well, send a super chat. I'll read your comment. If you got something important to say and you want everybody in the chat to know, send a super chat, man. Donate to the channel, man. Y'all around here. Every time I drop a live show, y'all around here supporting. So if you're really supporting me, man, give this video a thumbs up, man. We got 151 people in here watching the video right now. Y'all can hit the like button. Hit the like button. It don't cost. Hey, it don't cost nothing to hit the like button. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. You know, we got people that support the channel, that send the super chats, that want to get their comments off, man. That's the people that are true to the channel, man. That's all. That's right, Chris. I just think she needs to make herself more available, man. She needs to make herself more available, man. I totally agree with that, man. I totally agree with that. You're making sense. And see, when we got people in here that's making sense. Shout out to James Fender for the $5 super chat. Angels saved the Rookie of the Year award for the double-double in a critical game. Appreciate the super chat, man. My man RS always comes through, man, supporting the channel, man. Appreciate the $10 super sticker, man. Appreciate your support, man. You one of the real ones out there. Let's say Sky Management added no shooters to the roster. Yeah, they lack of shooters. But Lindsey Allen was shooting that thing tonight. Can't take nothing away from Lindsey Allen. Can't take nothing away from Lindsey Allen. She was shooting that thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad, man. 2 wins and 8 losses in the last 10 games. Woo. Yeah, they spiraling out of control. Appreciate you, Michelle Johnson. I appreciate you always coming in showing support, man. Appreciate the love. At Pete, sounds good. I look forward to the list. Yeah. Reese only played 1 to 2 minutes in the third, so she got to get hers in the fourth. Yeah, she sat out the game for a while. She probably needed a break. She probably was out there winded. Olivia Miles. That's what my man Brooklyn said. Olivia Miles, man. Olivia Miles, man. Squill said, shout out to Lindsey Allen. Yeah, Lindsey Allen balled out tonight, man. Yeah, I'm going to drop the link, man. I'm going to drop the link. If y'all want to come on up and give you insight, man, I'm going to drop the link, man. Don't throw a rock and hide your hand, man. Get up on this panel, man. Don't throw your rock and hide your hand. She was in foul trouble. I love your show and your commentary. I was on another show and not very happy. Appreciate your support, Michelle. Appreciate it. The Sky team is totally different from the one that started the season. They're starting center out for a reason. 10. This team will be totally different. Yeah, it'll be totally different. There'll be a problem. You can't get up and look at Hot Mess. Anybody that want to come up on the panel, man, I dropped the link, man. If y'all want to join the show, I dropped the link. Y'all see the link in the chat? I'm gonna hit it one more time for all these casuals in here posting these comments, man. I'm gonna post it one more time. Shout out to my man Prodigal for the $10 super sticker. My man Prodigal, man, he be keeping it real, man. I appreciate your support, brother. Appreciate your support. That's all we can ask, man. The support is real. What you say? I might go off on the Clark fans, so I'm gonna not call in. Hey, man, Imperial Stats, you know what they do around here, man. Don't let that affect you, man.
We the best.
Yeah, don't let that affect you, man. We the best, man. Don't let that affect you, man. My man Prodigal, man. Y'all can't let that affect you, man. You know the chat gonna be the chat, man. You keep it real. That's why I fuck with your channel. Tough, man. I appreciate your RS, man. And like I said, I appreciate the support, man.
We the best.
Shit.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yeah. Appreciate that. In 4 games against the Fear, Angel has been in foul trouble the whole game. There you go, Michelle. We win no matter what, man. You can never change a player's game in the 9th inning, man. You can never change a player's game in the 9th inning. This guy said Angel Reese is MVP. Man, that's crazy, man. Angel Reese MVP. Come on, man. That's taking a little too far right there. What you say there, Christopher? Pete Mabry demanded a trade because, all right, man, I got my man Bro Grad in here, man. Bro Gad, I see you in the building, man. Let me go ahead and bring you on up, man. What up, bro?
Yo, what's good? Can't stop. I ain't got a professional mic like you, right?
Nah, you good, man. We can hear you loud and clear, man. What's your thoughts, man? Come on, talk to me.
All right, respect. So, first things first, make it clear, I'm a Fever fan straight through. All right, I've been following the W since about 2021, like consistently. I was on and off, like, see, between 2010, 2020, I was like back and forth with like the Maya Moore and Candace Parker and Tarasi. But like it was really after like the COVID year and then the Sky Mercury final when I was when Copper and Cunningham.
Yeah.
Copper and Cunningham was going at it. That's when like the W really caught my attention. Right?
Okay.
Because remember, like that's when they had like the bubble playoffs and shit. Like,
yeah,
you know, so it wasn't really much going on. So that's when I really started watching.
Okay, respect.
But I didn't have a team. So then I got caught up in college, women's college basketball. I was following Iowa because I was hearing about this white girl that was shooting threes like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. Then I saw her get her ass beat by LSU. I was like, damn, shit, I didn't even know about these girls from LSU, right? Alexis Morrison and Flo J,
yeah,
and Angel Reese. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep up with this, right? Because like they bring in excitement into it. So it's like just this year I decided, all right, Fever is my team.
Okay.
I knew Boston. I knew Clark.
Okay.
And I was finding out about like Mitchell and them and so on, right? And I like the whole class. But yeah, this game, honestly, like you gotta be real. The Sky are not well constructed. They're just not well constructed.
They're not.
And that's not an excuse. Like I see people comparing the two teams and like using it as a knock against Angel Reese. Brother, I don't like how people talk about Angel Reese. I don't care who you support. I don't care who you back. Like it rubs me the wrong way. Like I'll be in chats with people talking Fever basketball, and I gotta excuse myself because the way that they talk about Angel Reese, it annoys me, bro. Like it annoys me.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it basketball. If you want to clown her for missing a few layups and shit, you know, if you wanna like be like, damn, she's shooting toward this, right? Yeah. You know, like I could get down with that. Like that's normal. That's regular trash talk. Like people gonna make fun about Clark's turnovers, but then they start talking about like appearances and stuff and like weird like stuff. So I had to like excuse myself from a couple of them channels.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Right. So that's why I respect your channel. I come to your channel, right? Not because I support any other team. I support the Fever.
Yeah.
I support the Fever, but I come to your channel and I go to Showtime channel. Because y'all talk basketball.
Exactly.
I don't got no problem you supporting another team. I'm here to talk basketball.
Man, I appreciate that compliment. Hold on 1 second, man. We got Jay Burns in here. What's up, Jay?
What's up? What's good?
What's going on, man? What you got, man? Talk to me.
Hey, man, look. All that Kelsey Mitchell, the best player on the Fever. I don't know, man. Looking like Caitlin Clark, the best player on the Fever tonight, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You just talking. You saw one game, so you after one game, that's what you think.
I mean, I'm looking at the whole season too. I mean, like, we gotta be real.
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. When we talking about the
real.
Indiana Fever team, right? You got to look at the way that team is constructed, man.
Now,
You
facts.
have a great player in Caitlin Clark. You got the consistency of Kelsey Mitchell. You got a bruiser in Alyssa Smith, right? Now also you got Aaliyah Boston. Now Aaliyah Boston, she's coming off of a rookie campaign where she was rookie of the year. So you look at them names alone, right? And then you got, Lexi Hall. You got a team that's constructed with pieces that fit each other, right? Y'all can say that Caitlin Clark makes that engine go, which if you're really looking, she's an integral part of that offense, right? But Kelsey Mitchell's been doing the same thing for her 6 to 7 year career in the WNBA. She's misses consistency, big time shot maker, big time, person that steps up when the lights get bright. Aaliyah Boston, you know what Aaliyah Boston did at South Carolina. You know what she has done her rookie campaign. She has notoriety, right? So when, like Bro said about the Chicago Skies, that team is flawed right now.
But question.
What's that?
Who were the rookies in Aaliyah Boston's rookie class?
I have to look that up.
Exactly. That's
Diamond Miller for the Lynx.
Cool. Buns.
Diamond Miller was playing for the Lynx. The Lynx made a playoff spot with Diamond Miller as a starter. But Diamond Miller had to take a step back because the Lynx wanted to compete for a championship.
Exactly.
Right?
So what I'm saying is that rookie class wasn't really what it was. So Aaliyah Boston was doing her numbers with the rookie class that wasn't really that good. This rookie class right here got a lot of rookie stuff. Like I got a lot of players that's showing out right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one. Two, Kelsey Mitchell was a hooper, right? But Kelsey Mitchell wasn't really bringing wins to that team. We got to be honest. Kelsey Mitchell will probably tell you herself. She's got the best look she's ever had her whole career playing on this team with Caitlin Clark. Because Caitlin Clark is a facilitator of this team. She's the Tom Brady of this team. She's calling plays. She's calling the shots. You seen tonight. She was the leader of that team.
Watch
tonight.
this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, Jay. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, the segment and soliloquy that you just stated, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna give you credit for that. But you got to look at the sense. We know what Caitlin Clark brings to the table, right?
Facts.
We know what she brings to the table. We know what type of ball player she is. So when you add that to any team that has consistency, but it didn't implement to a lot of winning, and you add somebody of that value to the team, it's gonna jump. It's gonna make your team pop, right?
And that's called the MVP. That's called the most valuable player to your team. When you can add that much value to your team.
Man, stop that. Stop, Jay. Stop.
I'm not saying she. Hold on. Stop. I'm not saying she's the MVP of the league. That's Asia Wilson, and if anybody's a close second, it's Nafisa Collier. But what I'm saying is that's what we call the MVP of a team. When somebody can come in and add that much value to a team and make them that much better, then you got to give that person the rookie of the year when she comes into a class like
how many wins did the Indiana Fever have last year?
13.
No,
yeah, 13.
Hold on. I gotta come in here.
All right, go ahead.
I gotta come in here, right? Like I said, I'm a Fever fan, right? I love Caitlin's game, but I'm a Fever fan. And as far as I'm concerned, right, the best player, I'm not even gonna say best player. The most important player is not Caitlin, and it's not Kelsey. It's Boston.
No.
It's Boston. And the reason I'm going to tell you why is you look at what Kelsey was doing with the Fever before Boston came. She was putting up the same points, but they was getting like 5 wins, 6 wins, 5 wins, like legit. 3 seasons they had single-digit wins. No, a couple of those seasons, well, not a couple, like one season she had a major injury. So I'm not going to hold that against her. But everything turned around when Boston came to the Fever Bowl. When you look at it, they went from 5 wins to 13 wins just by adding Aaliyah Boston, bro. Just by adding Aaliyah Boston. And
cool.
what amplifies the whole thing with Caitlin is that Caitlin works perfectly in the pick and roll with Boston. You want to know why they started with winning games? That pick and roll was perfected, bro.
Question.
Because Aaliyah was not making the right reads at the beginning, but she started making the right reads, and that pick and roll is cooking. It's
Question.
Boston, bro. She's the most important player.
If you put Caitlin Clark on any team right now, are they going to the playoffs?
Any team?
Yeah.
Depends on the team. Depends on the team. If it's Washington, they're not going anywhere.
BS.
Totally
You know,
agree
yeah.
with that. And another thing,
Yeah.
Joe.
'Cause
Another
Washington-
thing, Joe.
Washington-
Hold up, Jay. Hold up,
Go
Jay.
ahead, go ahead,
Another
go ahead.
thing to debunk what you just said. Are you really impressed with 3 more victories than last year? And you got all this excitement. You talking about Caitlin Clark, and she only got you 3 more victories?
We're saying 3 more victories, my bro. She came into the league as a rookie.
I don't care if she came in the league as a rookie. The way that you bigging her up, you talking about she's the MVP. Hold on. You talk. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
You're not gonna come in here and hijack the show now. Come on now. Let us get our point off too, and then we let you talk. When you was talking, we was quiet. My point is the fact that the thing about it is she got 3 more victories than last year, right? And if you giving her all this credit of being the MVP of her team, and you only, contributing to 3 more victories than what you had last year, that says a lot, bro.
So last year, right? Name how many top 3 teams they beat last year.
It doesn't matter about how many teams. No, it doesn't. We talking about the wins. Wins are wins.
Yes, and they got what?
They got 3 extra wins, man.
And how many games
and they got
left?
8 games left. They got 3 extra wins. Let's see how they finish the season off.
And I guarantee you, look, I say it right now, I'll put it on my chest. They're gonna finish on a positive record. And that's it. Like I'm telling you,
they have a positive record right now. We not doubting that. But you're coming in, here quick, fast, and go to judgment because they got 3 extra wins than what they finished off last year.
That's good.
Right? Okay, so when we talk about Chicago Sky, they was projected to finish 12th, but they sitting in the 8th seed. But nobody wants to give them credit.
No, I understand that. No, honestly, if they had Kennedy Carter tonight, I think this game might have been a lot closer than people think.
It'd have been a different ball game.
I think they might even
still win.
I don't know about that.
It's closer, but people still win.
I think Kennedy Carter could have added more to the offense because it would have made the Indiana Fever pay more attention to her. Where they couldn't,
she pushed pressure on the defense.
Yeah, they couldn't crowd the paint if Kennedy Carter was there because you can't crowd the paint if Kennedy Carter was there. You can't crowd the paint.
You can crowd the paint with Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter is a driver. Kennedy Carter don't really shoot threes, She gotta get her mid-range.
But the thing is, she gonna spread the floor. So I don't think the Indiana would be able to crowd the paint the way they were doing. I think the Chicago Sky could have even won this game if they had her. They won the last game.
Yo, Sap, you know why I'm here, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, we got Brooklyn. Hold on, we got Brooklyn in the building. Go ahead, Brooklyn. What you got?
You know, only came up for one reason, right?
All right, go ahead. You got the floor.
Oh, I heard Brooklyn. Brooklyn. I gotta get serious now.
All right, before I say anything, go check your IG. KSAP, go check your IG messages. Because I like to come with the facts, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm a little upset too because this sound like a New York. Like this sound like a new. I love my New York. This sound like a New York brethren right here. So I want to break bread for real. I don't even want
Jersey.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, nah, you don't count. You don't count. You from across the water. You don't count.
Oh wow.
What part of Jersey you from?
Huh? Oh, I'm from about New Brunswick and shit.
Oh, you ain't even from North? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, it's over.
Now we got homies up top, though. You already know.
It's over with.
All right. Okay, Brooklyn, go ahead and make your point. I got the IG. Go ahead and make your point.
You see why I told you that. All right, cool. Because I like facts.
All right, go ahead.
So let me ask you a question, Brody. You a new WNBA fan, aren't you?
Hell no.
How you not in? So let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you the same.
My first WNBA game.
Don't stutter. Get your words out.
No,
you stuttering.
My first WNBA game. I never forget. I went back and I was watching the New York Liberty.
I ain't asked you about your first WNBA game, nigga.
You said I'm a new fan.
I done watch. No. Hold on. Hear me out. Because I don't need to know your history. I done watched the WNBA before, but I really wasn't a fan like that. Like one of my favorite players before this year was Angel McCautry. I seen her play, nigga, but I can't tell you no history. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm asking you, like an avid watcher. Like I respect homie up here. What's your name, homie?
Yo, bro guy. Call me bro guy.
Bro guy. I respect bro guy because he said, yo, I watched before, but he said this year I became a Fever fan. That's what he said. Like, so I'm asking you, like, I'm talking about as history, like, so you saying you know history. So you saying that? So you saying about?
I said
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I was watching when Teaspoon and Becky Hammond was on the Liberty. That's when I was watching hard. And then I followed Becky Hammond. I like the point guard game when she went to the Aces before they was the Aces, the San Antonio team. And then
San Antonio Stars. I feel you. We know all that. The reason I asked you a question for a reason.
And then I kind of fell back because it was kind of getting boring. Like I was catching games with Maya Moore and all.
I feel you, bro.
I was catching
we don't want to
games.
know your history, bro.
Then
Respectfully, we don't care about your history, bro.
You just asked me though.
But there's a reason why I asked you. I'm gonna tell you why I asked you. You just said that all the rookies in the Leah Boston class was trash, right? That's what you said.
They wasn't trash.
Yeah.
They wasn't.
You know who they were?
I asked everybody here. I said, who was there?
No. I'm asking you because you asked people, so you must have knew. You said they was trash. Nobody here said they was trash, but you.
I said they was trash. Facts. I said they was trash.
That's what I'm saying. You said they was trash. Do you know who they were?
Nope.
All right, cool. So how you gonna say they trash and you don't know who they was, bro? That's taking your credibility away.
Nobody know who they was. I asked everybody on this panel.
All right, cool. Hey, guess what? Hold on. Watch this. Hey, K-Sap, watch this.
All right.
You said nobody know who they was, right? Ask K-Sap the question again.
I already told you one.
Yeah, because you just hit him in the DM, bro. That don't count, bro.
But hold up, Jay. We said we was gonna look it up, but you just came out and said they was trash.
Watch this, K-Sap. Watch this, K-Sap. You see how quickly I jumped on, so I didn't have time to do a lot of research, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you and say I know every single name up there, but just rattle off the names for me, K-Sap.
It was Aaliyah Boston.
All right, we know you know who Aaliyah Boston is, right? I'm talking about before she got into the WNBA. You know who she is?
Yes, sir.
How many championships she got?
Well, one, right? Two, one.
One. Which one? One or two?
South Carolina. She got that one.
Nah, she a multiple. She got multiple titles, bro.
College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know the South Carolina one, so I know what they.
Yeah, she got multiple titles. Go ahead, Brody. You said you.
2 years, bro. You don't know about that. And you know who brought the undefeated run, right? You know who brought the undefeated run? You know who broke it? It was Iowa. It was fucking Caitlin Clark that broke that run.
Yeah, that was Caitlin Clark who broke that record. So boom, hey, rattle off this. I don't know all the names. I'm gonna keep it official, but I know some of them.
Reel them off real quick. We got a
rattle them off the second name. I'm gonna say it now, because I'm gonna talk about him as we rattle them off since he don't know. Yeah, rattle off the second name.
Out of Maryland.
Diamond Miller. She played with Angel Reese. She's from Maryland. She nice. She one of the best wings in the country, bro. She was hurt this year. That's why you don't know who she is.
She was supposed to be playing for the Lynx, but they wanted to compete for a championship, so they brought in Alana Smith, bro. That's why she's not in playing time.
Alana Smith,
hey, rattle off the next name for me.
Then we got Maddie Seacrest.
You know who Maddie Seacrest is, bro? She was the leading scorer in the country. She played for the Dallas. She played for the Dallas Wings. She was the leading scorer in the country. She played for Don't help me. She played for was it Villanova?
Yeah, she played for Villanova.
All right, cool. He said nobody knew who they was, right?
Yeah, and then you got Stephanie Soares. You know, she came out of Iowa State.
She a big girl. I don't give a fuck about her. No disrespect to big girls, but
then you got,
she in the league because she's 6'6".
Don't do that.
No, but I'm saying it ain't that she trash. I'm saying, she's 6'7". That's why she in the league.
We ain't got a name off all the name. I'm just gonna give you some Haley Jones. Everybody know who Haley Jones is out of Stanford.
No. He said no. He said they trash. You know who Haley Jones is, bro? I'm gonna help you out. You don't know. I'm gonna help you out. She's another national champion.
But you know who Cam Brink is. If you know Cam Brink, then you should know Haley Jones, bro.
I know. Because
Haley Jones was Cam Brink's point guard.
She's another national champion. She won in 2021.
But hold up,
she played for Stanford.
You're missing the whole point, though. My whole point
they trash.
My whole point of asking that was when I asked these two brothers up here who was in that class, they couldn't even give me an answer. You had to give them the answers. That's my point.
No. That don't have nothing to do with it. Son, everybody don't know the history, bro. I'm giving you the history. The difference is you missing the whole point because you want to know what those two brothers did. Hold on, bro. Let me help you out. You want to know what those two brothers did? They didn't disrespect people they don't know. You disrespect the people you don't know.
He came straight on and said that he undermined.
You can't say people you don't know is trash just because a nigga popular. Let me ask you a question. You know hip hop?
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. So if somebody who don't know hip hop tell you Drake the only nice nigga in hip hop, all the rest of them niggas trash, how you gonna look at them?
I'm gonna be like, yo, it's a generational thing. You know what I mean? Like,
That's how you gonna look at somebody. If somebody
yeah,
tells you
because
everybody in hip hop is trash but Drake, you gonna say it's generational?
it is. If I say like,
That's
yo,
because you from New Brunswick, bro.
nah. If
That's
I
because
say
you from.
if I say like, yo, somebody the best, and they say like, nah, I'm from this generation. This is what it was.
That's not
It's
what
like
I asked you. You
it's
change.
like
You moving the
it's like
goalposts.
no, I'm not.
I
It's like if
said.
somebody say
I
like
said
LeBron the
if
best over
somebody.
Jordan, it is what it is, bro. That's
But,
what they
but
think.
you
You
still
feel
moving
me?
the goalposts. That's just like, all right, boom, I'm gonna change the conversation for you. Just what you said. That's just like somebody saying, yo, LeBron is nice. All the rest of them NBA niggas is trash.
But hold on,
How
hold
you
on.
gonna feel?
So Brooklyn, I don't want to stop your flow,
I'm
right?
gonna cut everybody
But,
off. But, yeah.
but let's go through the 2023 because the thing about it is I didn't know who was in the draft, but I do know a lot of
But
the
you know
players.
those. I could tell you know those players. You know what you talking about.
Seagrass, she went down injured. People actually had her pegged as most improved player, right?
Yeah.
Seagrass for the wings, and right now the wings look nice, and that's with Satu back, and it's with Seagrass back.
Yep.
Horton, defensive stopper for the Seattle
Yep.
Storm, bro.
That's a
Like
fact.
she's one of the
Two-way
best.
player, not only defensive stopper, she get buckets too.
Oh, she could get buckets, but she ain't
That's a
there
fact.
yet. She's still developing.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Right? This is one that a lot of people don't even know because the Lynx. I looked at the history of the Lynx. The Lynx are a great team for developing young talent, right? They got this big, right? Shorty's she's nice too facially, but like Dorka you has, because she's a
No,
UConn.
Dorka.
That's a
I ain't
pretty
gonna
girl
lie to
right
you.
there,
I'm a little
bro.
biased, bro. I like Dorka because she a baddie. She from
Yeah, she a
UConn,
bad.
but
Nah,
she a
she a
baddie though. I ain't
bad,
gonna.
bro.
Dorka
Yo,
got to
she-
follow
And
from me
Dorka
on
was a
Instagram
big-
just because how she
Yo,
look.
facts though. You're
But Dorka,
But Dorka nice though. Dorka could shoot threes.
yeah.
How tall is Dorka?
Yeah.
Dorka mad tall. She could shoot threes
Dorka, like,
on all that.
I think she like 6'5", 6. What,
Yeah,
6
she
something
nice.
Like that.
Yeah, Dorka nice.
She taller than Brink.
Yeah, Dorka nice. I fuck with Dorka.
Yeah, no.
And Lou Senegal, another shooter out there. Come on, son. So that's why. Listen, hey, K-Sap, you know I only came up for one reason, K-Sap.
Yeah,
I was about
yeah.
to go to sleep.
Okay. Well, check this out. Before you keep going, man, I had to all this stuff that's going on in this chat, bringing all this racist stuff in here with this Trump stuff.
Yeah, get that
I
out
got
of
him.
here.
I got him out the comments. He gone. Y'all ain't got to worry about it no more. I booted him from the channel, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. What does that got to do with basketball? That's the stuff that we're not going to tolerate. So he's going from the chat. Y'all ain't got to worry about it.
Hey, and I just want to
go
say
ahead.
shout out to the UK SAP for keeping the environment non-toxic because that's corny. If somebody
that is
coming and
corny,
doing
man.
that,
I don't like that, man.
So shout out to you
people
for
in the
that.
chat going at him, but don't worry about it, chat. I got him up out of here. You ain't got to worry about it, man. It's strictly ball, and people.
Yo, respect.
people
Y'all
doing
gotta
stuff.
respect. Y'all gotta respect. Y'all got a moderator that hold that down like that for y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Now
Yo,
that we got all of that out,
what was the stats last year for all the rookies and shit? Like that was in contention for rookie of the year.
Boston was
What's all the
averaging-
stat? I can't tell you. You want to know why I can't tell you? Because I wasn't a WNBA fan last year. I ain't give a fuck about the WNBA last year, nigga. It was summertime. I was outside.
So
I ain't
it
give a
could've-
fuck.
It could
Now,
have
let
been
me-
like
let me give the man an assist real quick,
Hold on.
though. Let me
It
give
could
my
have been
man
like
an assist
it
real
could have
quick.
been like AB was running shit though, right? It could have been that, right?
You said AB was running shit.
It could have been,
have a
right? It
point
could have
guard.
been. We don't know, you know.
Nah, she was
you know.
definitely running shit, nigga. She was nice last year.
Oh yeah, she was
That
dominant last year.
That was my point though. It was like when the other rookie was there, is that nobody cared.
No. My point was
shit and she
No.
they probably looked at trash. That's
my
how I
point
felt.
was
Nah, they
it
didn't
was
look trash.
competition. It was competition. So you got to know. All right, boom. Let me give you another some more insight about the WNBA. So I'm a big NBA follower. I don't know if you follow NBA too. But the WNBA is different than the NBA, bro.
Yeah,
The NBA ideology about young players is if they got they could have an all-star or they could have a nice player that been in the league 10, 15, whatever, a long time. If they get a number one top ranked draft pick, he taking that job, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because in the NBA, they value hold on, let me tell you why. It's all ideology. And I'm gonna shut up so you could talk. I'm gonna shut up so you could talk. But let me finish my point. I'm gonna shut up so you could talk. The reason why the NBA does that is because they value youth and longevity, right? So they'll look at a player and they'll see what a player could do at a position and say this player is gonna be with us long. For instance, Kobe. We could use Kobe, right? If you remember when Kobe got drafted in 1996, they
Yes,
had a
sir.
player on their team named Eddie Jones who was nice.
Yep, he was nice. He was nice,
Right?
man. Yeah.
They let Eddie Jones stay there for 1 year. Once Kobe was ready in '97, Eddie Jones is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Not because Eddie Jones couldn't fit the team. We got a young player that's gonna be here longer than you. That's pretty much almost as good as you now. So we give him space. He's gonna be better than you. That's how the NBA thinks. The WNBA thinks totally different. The WNBA thinks, hey, we got these players with experience. We don't have time to wait for you to catch up. So we rather you go overseas and get some experience, and then you come back in 2 or 3 years, we might give you a chance. And that's a might. You ain't even a guarantee. The WNBA values experience over
The
youth.
W got less teams too, so they got
right. But listen, they ideology is, yo, we want experienced players. We trying to win now. We don't have time to wait for you to get it together. So this year, the reason why I'm saying that is this year is almost like groundbreaking for the WNBA with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is doing, because rookies don't get a chance to shine like this. What happened to Rickea Jackson is what usually happens. So my point to you, and I'm gonna shut up after I say this. That's what happened last year with Aaliyah Boston. She was one of the rookies who got a chance to shine. A lot of the other rookies didn't get a chance to get minutes because they coaches is haters. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let you go now.
Nah, I'm just gonna ask you a question. You think that's gonna change now? These rookies came in, like they gonna.
I hope so. The reason why I hope so is because, again, I don't only pay attention to the WNBA, bro. K-Sap, notice I pay attention, and it sound like what's your name again? You said bro?
Yeah, Bro God.
Yeah, Bro God. It sound like Bro God also pay attention to the college game. If you pay attention to the college game, it ain't just Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, bro. It's some girls coming that's nice.
Yeah.
And when I say that they nice, I hope the WNBA don't fuck them over. I'm gonna be so mad. I was mad at what happened to Rickea Jackson. I don't like that coach. Rickea Jackson is the most. Listen, I don't care how much you love Caitlin Clark or how much you love Angel Reese. If I'm keeping it real, Rickea Jackson is the most polished one out of both of them.
She got the best.
If she would have had minutes from the beginning, they both would have been chasing her. That's how nice she is.
Rickea is the one rookie that got like the best. Like she adjusted better than anybody. Hey, I think
she got the total package.
And she been like that from day one. They just didn't play her. Like, her coach is weird, bro. But my point is more coming just like that.
One more question, Brooklyn. You feel like you think the WNBA going to eventually start letting these players do like 1 or 2 years in college and then letting them come in instead of doing 4 years?
I don't think so. But I don't think that's good for the WNBA anyway. I think it's better the way they do it now. Because, let's take a look at Caitlin Clark, right? If Caitlin Clark would have came out after 1 year, she wouldn't have been ready. Like, you already see how much she struggled. So the fact that she came out after 4 years, her body was stronger. She was more, because you got to realize these girls more physical than NBA too.
But
they're not ready after 1 year of high school.
I was kind of like how Kobe came. You know, everybody was like, "Oh, Kobe first year was kind of rough." You feel me? And then but the fact that he came into the league and got adjusted to the league that fast. It might start helping some of these women that are actually nice instead of wasting all their prime years in college. I'm thinking, I don't know.
But it's
they go to the WNBA and play 15 years, bro. So it's not even that they wasting prime years. They go to the WNBA and they have a whole career. I think listen, it's a different system. I think their system is fine. Just you'll feel differently if you watch the NCAA tournaments. That's why I could sit here and tell you about somebody like Haley Jones or somebody like Aaliyah Boston. Like, look, Aaliyah Boston and you was a rookie last year, right? It's her second year, but she just played 4 years in college. So if you paid attention to the college game, you wouldn't know who Aaliyah Boston is. You wouldn't be thinking Caitlin Clark saved them. Aaliyah Boston is the one. Aaliyah, listen, when they play, hold on real quick, and I'm going to shut up again. Aaliyah Boston, when they was on a level before this, Aaliyah Boston was the one kicking Caitlin ass. Caitlin is lucky to be on her team.
That's facts. Because that's when I started watching when they South Carolina was only undefeated. So like everybody want to hype up Caitlin Clark Angel Reese game, but I started watching because at least that South Carolina was undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
If you was watching South Carolina, you should know about this girl named Malaysia Fuwali. Then you know about her.
He ain't even say nothing about Zia Cook. He should have known about Zia Cook.
Now he didn't watch. She was already in the league. She had came into the league. If he said you only watched last year, you watched the year before that.
Wiley got handled.
You know, to me, for Wiley, like she it's Juju than her. Like that's how nice she is to me. It's Juju than Fuwali.
We gotta leave Juju out of this. Juju on a different. She on a different stratosphere, man.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
to me, Juju to Michael Jordan. Like when
That's
she
what I
come into
said.
the league, she
Yeah.
Jordan.
I feel like Caitlin Clark and Angel
And
Reese are not
Fuwali
even.
like Iverson. Like
I feel like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, they ain't about to bring Jordan.
Fuwali got to get
That's
an
a fact.
outside game, though. Fuwali got to get an outside game, bro. I've
Yeah.
seen her play. She's nice, but she got to get an outside game.
no, she has it. She not confident. She even said herself. She was like, "Yo, when I shoot, I don't think it's going in." Mind you, she say that after she done knocked down mad shots though. Like she not confident in her shot, but she be shooting and be like making it. Like she just it's a mindset for her. You know, when you that athletic and that fast, you just be like, "I'm gonna just get to the rim." That's how she think. But listen. She was a freshman last year. She got 3 more years of college. By the time she come into the W, she gonna be polished.
Yeah, I agree with that. And the thing I like about Bro Gad is like, you know, a lot of people when they come up on the show, like I tell people, you know, you see the comment section, you see what people are saying. But see, when Bro Gad came up, he made it be known, look, I just now started watching the WNBA, right? So he made it be known. So then he gave the reason why, and then he made his stance. He said, I'm an Indiana Fever fan, right? Because of Leah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and stuff like that. But one thing I like about people that come up on the panel, when they talking to you and we talking basketball, they don't never put hate on somebody else just to big somebody else up.
Yeah, hell,
and I can appreciate that, right? But that's what you see across YouTube, man. And it bothers me that you see some of these channels, the only thing that they do is undermine somebody else just to elevate whoever they like or whoever they're cheering for, and then it gets outside of basketball. Like, I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
I'm gonna stir the pot right now. I'm gonna stir the pot because, like I said, I did a little research. I know a little bit about the history, and like I said, I wasn't really following the W in the 2010 years and stuff, but I knew about Taurasi. I knew about Moore, and every now and then I catch a little bit of their game, right?
Okay.
Look up, not to cut you off. Look up Adrian McCautry too, bro. She was nice.
Oh yeah. I know.
She played for the Dream. She played for the Dream.
I'm not familiar with the game, but I know the name.
Yeah.
So,
put it to you like this: she remind me of the female Tracy McGrady. That's how I describe her.
Right.
But yeah, I'm listening.
I gotta check her out. Check it. So if I told you that there was a rookie who averaged 18 points a game on just over 40% shooting, 33% from 3, right?
Okay.
And about, let's say, like 3-4 assists a game. What kind of numbers that sound like to you? Does that sound like MVP numbers to you?
So you said somebody that's shooting, you said 40% behind 3-point range?
No, 40%, like 41%, 42% field goal.
Okay.
Right? 18 points per game. Actually, no, like 17, just under 18, like 17.9, 70 points per game.
Okay.
Right? About four assists. Okay? That sounds like slightly less statistics than Caitlin Clark, right?
Yeah.
Where are you putting them in an MVP?
4 assists?
Yeah, 4 assists. Where are you putting them in an MVP race? I just want to know.
I can't. I wouldn't put them. I mean, with numbers like that, I mean, statistically, I couldn't. They couldn't get up in my MVP race.
Yeah, it depends on what the league is doing. I couldn't do it either. The reason why I'm saying that. The reason why I'm saying that is because, like,
hold on, let bro finish what he was.
I'm gonna give you some context, right? Because I don't.
I see where you're going.
I don't let the Fugazi people. All right, the pace of the league is faster now than it was back then. Okay, I'm talking about Diana Taurasi's rookie season, and she finished 3rd in MVP
voting,
and that was her numbers.
3rd. That was her numbers, and she finished 3rd in MVP, bro. That's why I gotta give CC love, right? Because I think Boston is the most important piece, and and another thing I'm saying is like the pace of the league has picked up. So like 17 points back then was like 19 or 20 points now. It's different.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't really compare it, but just to show you, like, I'm gonna give my rook love. She's.
I hear what you're saying, and I don't think you're saying nothing wrong. Like, that's how you feel about your rook. But I'm gonna tell you why I said I disagree. It depends on what the rest of the league is doing. So let's just say, all right, those numbers you had gave me, Diana Taurasi numbers, right? let's say if the whole league, let's say if the best player, you said she was a rookie, so let's say if the best player at that time was only averaging about 19 points or something like that, and they had, or maybe they, maybe they had less assists or something, then I would be like, okay, I could see it. I'm looking at a league with Asia Wilson doing what she's doing, so it's like that's why I'm saying MVP. I can't see it. Rookie of the year, I give you. I feel you, but that's why I said for MVP, it depends on what the rest of the league. You get MVP based off of what you're doing to the league. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know why she was third in voting. Maybe nobody was like, maybe those are the best numbers at that time. Like I don't know, but
because
right
if you're
now,
looking at the numbers today, we talking about Asia Wilson and Nafisa Collier.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's who she competing against.
That's who she competing with. I mean,
Rookie
regardless of where she falls
MVP.
in line with the MVP voters, because we've seen crazier things in history of basketball when it comes to votes, right? We've seen crazier things, and the reason why I said that, I'm gonna go to the NBA when the year that Marc Gasol got Defensive Player of the Year. That was the year that LeBron should have won it. And the crazy thing about it is he got Defensive Player of the Year, but he was on the third team, all defensive team, but he was the Defensive Player of the Year. How does that make sense?
Yeah, no.
You see where I'm coming?
We got to be real too. A lot of that voting would be a lot of hating too, though. It'd be a
I'm
lot of
not-
hating.
It depends on, like, hey Jay, it depends on who's on that voting panel.
There'd be media members.
Yeah.
Be,
LeBron should have way more MVPs than he got. If he being real, right? Even me as a Jordan man, like I gotta give LeBron, he should have way more MVPs than he got.
And that's just like Kobe. Kobe
you
should
can
have
say
more
the same
MVPs.
thing about Kobe.
Yeah, facts.
Shit, you can say the same thing about Jordan, but Jordan they can't win every year. So that's why I'll be like, I don't really make that argument. You can say the same, like you can't win every year. I get it. You gotta give it to some other people. I get it. But in the aspect what you saying, no, I get what you saying, bro. And that's why I said I'm not mad at you for feeling that way. It really depends on what the rest of the league was doing. You feel what I'm saying? You can't really compare. Yeah. You can't really compare year to year because we don't know. Yeah, but what was her numbers? Like, why was she MVP? I would have to know her numbers.
Her stats. No, her numbers. She had the same points per game as Taurasi, right?
But now I understand why Taurasi. When you say that, like, not to cut you off. When you say that right there, I understand why Taurasi was in MVP voting. You got the same. You a rookie with the same amount of numbers as the best player in the league. I could see why you MVP. Why you in the MVP voting? You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on for a second, Brooklyn. Hold on. See, Bible Boy. Hold on once, bro.
The game was slower.
Yeah, hold on once, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about, Bible Boy. When I drop the link, they always got an excuse talking about, I don't have a camera, my mic's not connected, I can't, it blocks me off the end. See, I don't want to hear that. These are people that just be in the chat, just be talking. But when you invite them to come up on the show, you see, I told you, they only here to cause confusion, man. They only here to cause confusion. Now, go ahead and finish with your statement, bro. Go ahead and finish your statement.
Yeah, no. See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna like gloss it up and anything. The league was slower back then. Like you would have games that was ending 60, 70. The Fever scored 100 points tonight. Like that's a lot of points in the WNBA. 100 points in the WNBA is a lot of fucking points. Like let's be real.
That's a fact. Right? They play less minutes, 40-minute quarters.
But you know what's funny though? I'm glad you said that, bro. They scored 100 points, but they gave up 81.
Yeah, but that's the pace of play. That's the pace
hold
of
up.
play. 81 points is nothing. That's the pace of play, and it was garbage.
But no, hold
time.
up. They gave up. Listen.
Let me starters in case.
Hold up. Let me put this in context. They gave up 81 points to a Sky team that they consider that don't have no offense.
After they put the bench in,
it doesn't matter. Points is points. I don't care.
That matters.
Nah, but I'm just saying, 81 points. I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
when they watch this. When they took the starters out, when they took all the starters out, I think the Sky had it was 69 points or 71.
It was something like that. Yeah, they wasn't playing hard after that.
Okay, but shit, they got 9 extra points. Come on now, man. Come on, man. Stop that, bro. Stop that. They got 9 extra points, and you're going to blame it on because they brought the starters out. Come on, man.
I will say this, though, bro.
25 points They scored like 9 straight buckets before the Fever scored again. Fever was not playing anymore. Come on, man.
So they threw the towel in, huh?
Yo, bro, God, I will say this. Though. I appreciate your point because what you basically just said tells me that the league got way better, right? And I'm happy I'm watching. I'm happy I'm watching a league that's better than that because like it's a reason why people stop watching because when the WNBA first started, it was interesting, right? Like everybody was watching all of the OG players, and then after a while, people like just lost interest, right? And it's like it's not that the players was bad. Like I'm sure players were still coming in and it was interesting, but I don't know. Y'all wasn't the OG players, so nobody cared. And like these new eyes that's on the WNBA now, we here looking at a better league, right? A more competitive league, a more talented league. So I'm excited for the future of the WNBA, right? Because I'm here to stay. I'm listen. I'm a new fan to the WNBA, and I'm a new fan to NCAA basketball. I watched the tournament for the first time last year, and then I watched the WNBA for the first time again this year, right? And what that did for me was it made me go back. The reason why I can come up here and tell you about the last draft is because I'm so interested in the WNBA. I went back and watched. I'm like, yo, who was in this draft? Who was in that draft? Who was in? I went back all the way to like 2012 and shit, like because I wanted to know who the fuck these players was. And then I went back and watched a tournament from like 2020, an NCAA tournament, and then I kind of watched them up to now. So that's why I kind of like know a little bit because I went and did some research, but I'm excited for where the game is going.
Yo, Brooklyn, now that you did that though, right? Like who your like now that you went back and looked back and all that, who your GOAT in the WNBA right now?
I give you 2 names. My GOAT, if she didn't retire, would have been Maya Moore. I think Maya Moore the best player that ever came through. But she retired, so you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody says CP3, so I'm gonna say Candace Parker.
Yeah, she was No,
but if she ain't retired, Maya Moore.
Yes,
bro, like I'm glad you mentioned Maya Moore, right? Because Maya Moore had one of the most efficient rookie seasons when she came in. The problem was she didn't get as much playing time. She didn't get as much touches. She ended up being a starter before the end of the season and a key piece on a championship team, right? But she was one of the first players, like in terms of athleticism and being able to get your own shot and just being able to get a bucket like any which way from any level.
Man, Maya Moore was a female, and I hate to compare these ladies to men, but she was Carmelo to me. She was the female Melo.
See, the thing about it is y'all missing one of the household names, man. Y'all missing Shamika Holsclaw, man. Y'all
I don't know who that. I got to do my research. I don't know who that is.
New York, man. She the female Jordan.
That's fine. I didn't give a fuck about WNBA before this year, so I got to learn.
Do the history on Shamika Holsclaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my numbers. I'm gonna look it up.
So how y'all feel about
Tamika Catchings, bro? Tamika Catchings was like Kawhi on defense.
Cynthia Cooper was nice.
Yeah, she was
like Tamika Catchings, because nobody don't talk about
Tamika Catchings was nice.
Yeah, Indiana Fever.
It had a lot of nice women. Yeah, we got to give all these women credit. We say who the GOAT, you got to pick one, but it's a lot of women that came through. It's nice. Like that's a fact. Like I said, my favorite. Y'all keep hearing me say my favorite name. I'm not even saying she was a GOAT. My favorite is Angel McCoughtry.
Yeah, but y'all talk about the favorites. But if y'all really looking at the WNBA in whole from from the 1997 when it was inaugurated, if you looking at names that came in there like Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, and and I know people don't like Diana Taurasi right now, but you got to look at what Diana Taurasi did for the WNBA.
The credit I give Diana Taurasi is longevity.
She's in the GOAT conversation, man.
From what was it? Well, yeah, she came in 2002,
2004.
From 2004 to now, yeah,
Sue Berg as well.
I give her longevity. Longevity, that's crazy.
Bro, you know that Lisa Leslie is a legend, right? When I go back and I watch Lisa Leslie, right, I'd be like, she was good, but she was kind of lucky that she was just taller than all of the rest of them girls.
Yeah,
man.
Lauren Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Straight balling. He know Cappie Poindexter, Tina Thompson, and
Cappie Poindexter was my girl. I love Cappie Poindexter.
I don't know what happened to her, man. She didn't fell off the map. I mean, she didn't went psycho, didn't she?
Something, yeah. But I used to love her when she was playing.
Yeah.
Lauren Jackson came in the league. She was one of the first bigs that
Lauren Jackson.
Right, like I realized that back then they didn't have bigs that was stretching the floor. Lauren Jackson came in.
Yo, be nice. Bring your ass up here so I could smoke you.
Hey, yo,
Be
wait.
Nice ain't coming on no panels, man.
You know I don't fuck with
Just
you.
keep sending
I
the
don't
super
fuck with Be
chats.
Nice because Be Nice be in the comments talking shit about Angel. I don't fuck with you, Be Nice. Come up here so I can smoke you.
Yeah, Be Nice. He know what he be doing, man.
We
It's your
don't talk.
bum ass.
We don't talk shit about black women on this.
You know what? You giving? You know what? You supporting the
Nah,
channel?
hold
I'm
on.
gonna leave you alone. Be Nice. Keep supporting the
Yeah.
channel with your bum ass.
Yo, wait, so
That's what I'm talking about.
we can't
Yeah.
criticize no player if they black. That's what we can't do that.
No, we can
Nah,
criticize them, but we
you
don't
can
talk
criticize
You
them
shouldn't. I mean, if you a
basketball
real-
wise, but
basketball.
it gets out.
If you-
Jay, it gets outside the lines, man. You
Yeah,
got to
Yeah,
see
if
the
you a
comment
real one, you
section.
shouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't do that.
I'm not talking about the trolls. I'm talking about like people who just.
Oh
discussing
yeah, the number.
basketball.
Oh yeah, you can criticize her
Oh
numbers
yeah,
all
you
day.
can
Yeah.
criticize his number all you
Yeah, I don't
want.
give a fuck about that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the people like he said, the people that's out of bounds. Or you could tell the people who just want to hate on Angel Reese, who can't wait to hate on her. Those people, I'm on their ass. Like if you just a fan of, you're not a fan of her, that's cool. But like some people can't wait to hate. Like
Yeah.
Yo, we should
I
get
can
back
see
to
the
that.
hate.
How everybody feel about that game tonight though? I ain't asked Bro Gang. I ain't asked.
No, I told. Hey,
Smoke their ass.
yeah. Hey,
I
told
was
you.
depressed, bro. Like it
Hey,
disappointed me.
I was at my
Even
I was at my son's football game, right? So I took a double whammy. My son and them, they got blown out 38-7. So, you know, when I got home, I had the game on replay, but I saw it on Bleacher Report. So I taped the game. So I came in. I saw enough. I watched that first quarter when Lindsey Allen came out, and she was on fire. Went up 20-9, and then all of a sudden,
end of the quarter, it was a 3-point game.
Yeah, 3-point game, and that's when I was like, man, and I'm glad you're here, Brooklyn, and that's what I was saying about. I think we talked about this the other day when a lot of people were saying that they would like to see the offense go through Camila Cardoso. I don't think she's ready to shoulder that load, man.
You know, I thought about you today.
At 6'7", right? Even though she had 4 shots tonight. But if you look at the way she goes down there to get her post position, and every time the ball gets swung to her side, she vacates the spot. She don't stay there long enough to get the call, to get the ball.
The problem for the ball like 5 times tonight. She had the problem advantage.
The problem with Cardoso, and you said it, K-Sap, man. I'm not saying she can't become this, but right now she just not this. She don't got that dog in her saying that because anytime Carmela's 6'7", bro. Anytime she wants, she could be the best player on the fucking floor and say, I don't give a fuck, get out of my way. So she don't got that. She don't got that mentality to be like, yo, run a play through me. Give me the like that Shaq mentality. If Shaq on the floor, Shaq hurts somebody the fuck out if that ball ain't going to him. Camila need to. She cool deferring, bro. Like and that's what K-Sap was saying. Somebody was in here like, yo, you know, I mean, they was low key. To me, it was low key hate against Angel because people love to say, you know, how people like to be divisive about your team. So they like to be like, yo, instead of giving the ball to Angel, give it to Camila. Like that's they new shit. But anyway, I would love for the ball to go through Camila, but Camila you need Angel to be aggressive. Angel is aggressive. The thing I didn't like tonight, I think Angel was too pass. I think Angel tried to be too much of a team player tonight. I think she should have demanded the ball.
You know what I know about
Brooklyn, I want to ask
there's
you
no team chemistry.
Hold on. One of y'all. I'm gonna answer both y'all questions. One at a time.
Oh no, that's like what I'm starting to notice about the Sky. They got no team chemistry, bro. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
That's what I said, man. It's something ain't right,
man. It's not even that. It's not even a thing. I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. You got a bunch of players that's not used to getting minutes. So they finally out there and they like, give me the ball. Think about it. Michaela didn't get minutes all year, right? Now she's out there acting like she the best player on the floor.
Oh, she balled out.
You get what I'm saying?
They not even
she balled out tonight, but I'm saying she's out there acting like she's out there running around like, yo, give me the ball. Like, and I ain't saying she being selfish, but what I'm saying is these players are not used to minutes. So now that they on the floor, like, yo, hit me, like everybody. There's no pecking order. The pecking order should be like, we going to you.
That's the culture problem. Because why they not running plays, bro? They should be running plays. It is I watched today, and this is the first time I agree with old boy. Like they didn't run no plays today, bro. It was just everybody asking for the ball and hoping something could happen. I was like,
exactly.
Somebody call a play, bro. Like everybody just standing around.
But here's the thing.
Ball, like
Here's the thing: to take a bad team, because that team is terrible. To take a bad team and expect, now seriously, like they expect some
how
type
many
of
times I done
structure.
told you that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, listen, we on the same page. Listen, expect some type of structure from a bad team. You're never gonna get it, bro. Like that's just we gotta wait till next year. This team is terrible. But what
Now,
you were saying, bro, God?
So watch. You looked at Aaliyah Boston's numbers tonight, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see her numbers, but I know she played well. Well, nah, she didn't.
Nah, she didn't
She
play
didn't
well
score a
tonight.
lot.
She didn't score a lot.
her
No.
defense
What's
was
in the
good.
air? What's the name? Shut it down.
Her
Yeah.
defense was good though.
She had 7 points, 5 rebounds.
She
Right.
had one of the lowest plus minus. She had like +5.
She had a plus
Right.
5.
Right.
That's low because remember it was a blowout. It was
Yeah.
a blowout.
She had like 4 fouls too early
If you
too.
watch,
Like,
but Camilla Size had her in hell. She couldn't do nothing.
That's a fact.
No, like if you watch the game, this was a guards game, bro. This was a guards game, and Chicago did not have the offensive production. Like Lindsay Allen went off, and you already know she's not keeping that up for the rest of the game.
Exactly.
She's not. She cannot score like that.
Still, shout out to Lindsay. She playing above herself, to
she's
me.
playing above herself. But you knew from the time like the Fever just kept it close, it was over because from that point forward, like all they're doing is just they're bringing Cardoso out of the paint, cooking her on the perimeter, and they're taking turns. First,
That's what I told you. Okay, stop right there, bro.
And then it was Clark. Like they were going back and forth.
Hold on. Stop right there, bro. Stop right there.
So
that's what I'm telling. Okay, that's what I'm telling. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I had to stop you right there, man, because I've been saying this about Camila Cardoso. Defensively, she's lost out there. She's slow with her feet. She can't guard nobody on the perimeter. Yeah, everybody praised her for her 5 block shots against Asia Wilson, right? Because if you look at the way she blocked Asia Wilson's shot, I think she only blocked her shot one time when it was straight up, but the other was from the backside, and the backside helped.
Big up Kirsty Sides because that was the adjustment.
Nah, hold on.
People don't even want to give her credit, bro.
They're not gonna give Kirsty Sides credit.
You know what I think about Camila?
I respect you, bro, God, for holding your coach down, though. FIFA fans don't do that. Yeah, FIFA fans don't do that.
I think
I want to respond to that too after what's your name, Prince? After he go, I'm gonna respond to what you said too, bro. God, but yeah, bro, I don't want to cut you off.
I think Camila Cardoso got psyched out by the fouls she's been getting in this league. And I think that because
that's what I said, she stay in foul trouble defensively.
And I think that psyched her out defensively where she don't want to pick up nobody because she don't want to foul. And like, so it's cutting out her offense too because she like, I got to stay in the game.
Thank you.
But I don't know if that's a coaching problem or that over something.
But Ray, I've been saying, Ray, I didn't mean to cut you off. I've been saying this about her. It's like on the defensive side of the ball, it affects her offense because she's always in foul trouble. Yep. And you know, T. Weatherspoon got a short leash on her and gets her out of the game because I think a lot of people that should tell you something about T. Weatherspoon and the confidence she has in Camila Cardoso because defensively she gets cooked on the perimeter. In the paint, she can probably hold her own, but she commits dumb fouls. And like you said, Ray, it takes her out of her offensive mentality to be aggressive because at 6'7", you should be barbecue chicken them little midgets down there.
That's a fact. I think you got somebody in the back trying to get in.
He ain't getting in. I ain't letting him in, man.
I don't know who that was, but he was like, let me in. I can't. But let me not to cut you off though, Press. Let me just respond back to bro guy real quick. What you just said was so accurate. You was like, yo, it was a guard game. And what people don't realize, or what maybe they do realize, I don't know. But the Sky Guards is trash.
Yeah.
So it's like to make this a guard game and not go through the bigs. How we supposed to win that game? There's no way we can win that game. There's no way.
Turnovers they
Think about it. You got Kelsey. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Kelsey Mitchell gave me a newfound respect. I was like, she don't miss. I said, that's going in. Every time she got the ball and set her feet, I don't care where she was on the floor. I said, that's going in. So and I'm gonna be honest with you, Case, respectfully, listen, I know y'all Fever fans. Kelsey Mitchell, the real reason why y'all won that game because in the first quarter, right? In the first quarter, the sky went off. Y'all know that. We was watching the game. The sky went off. The quarter ended 23-26 because of Kelsey Mitchell ass. She wouldn't fucking stop scoring. I said, and then what happened in the second quarter was the bench came. Our bench ain't do shit. Our
Yo,
bench was trash.
but
Our bench was trash at Danny. Like it
Again,
was
man,
over
that's what
after
I'm saying.
that.
The inconsistencies, man. The
This is the
bench
one thing
tonight, man,
this is the one thing.
they got 12 points out of the bench, man. That's unacceptable.
This
But
is the
they
one
had
thing I
0
want- I
point.
want
Yo, they
to
had
say.
0 point. The bench had 0 points for a large portion of the game, bro. Like they ended up getting that 12 just off, like they said, garbage points or whatever. The bench ain't have. It was all start, and then they had 2 points. I looked at it. I kept saying, "Yo, the bench only got 2 points." Like it was crazy. Like,
Nah,
Yeah.
but K Mitch opened the game, right? But this is the one thing I want Caitlin to work on, right? And people say it all the time. And at first I was kind of like I didn't want to agree, but like when everything's going good, she looks like the best player on the floor. Like if there's no adversity, and like she's getting calls, and like the game is flowing the way she wants it to at her pace, and Fever are running the offense, like she looks like the best player on the floor. And this game was like an inverse. Like usually you have K Mitch closing the game right after
Yeah.
like she CC then put up some points and stuff. What happened here was K Mitch actually opened up the game, and like
and then TC closed it.
and then CC was just like, you know what? I got someone behind me. I got someone here who has my back. Like I don't need to worry about missing shots because I got Kelsey Mitchell on my side. So I can just drop anything. I can do any pass. Like you could see the confidence in her tonight. Like she wasn't worried.
I'm not gonna lie too, like not to cut you off. CC's like you gotta play the numbers, and the numbers worked in y'all favor tonight. Because at some point in the game, I was watching with a little watch party. So I was like, yo, fellas, don't worry. I said at some point, Caitlin Clark gonna start turning the ball over. She ain't turning the ball over tonight.
She only had 3 turnovers.
Yeah, I'm tight. I was like, yo, we gonna get back. Don't worry, she gonna turn it over. She ain't
only had
turning
3
over.
turnovers, man. Hey,
Nah,
Jay,
she-
man, I had to put you on mute, man, because you got crickets in the background, man. People complaining in the chat about you out there.
I was
with the
wondering what
crickets.
that was. I thought you was doing that.
Nah,
Seth.
he out there with the crickets, man, and they talking about it in the chat, so I had to put him on mute. So I don't know where you at, Jay, man. You might be out smoking a cigar, drinking some liquor, man, but you got them crickets out there with you, man.
Yo, Sap, who's that in the chat though? Like I don't even know who that is.
That guy, man, he's a troll. He's a glazer. He's a troll.
Okay.
I didn't have my run-ins with him, man. He's a troll.
Got you, because he talking wild shit. So I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Wild. I'm gonna let him keep talking wild stuff, man. He comes around here and there. He ain't always here. I didn't have my run-ins with him, man.
Got you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, God, I want to give you some credit, dude. I appreciate you. Y'all niggas got me feeling like a celebrity now because I camped up. People was like, "Oh, that's Brooklyn '80s."
No. I heard you on the panel before. I heard you on Showtime panel before. I respect the knowledge.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate it. Listen, man, because like when I speak, I want to be able to stand on what I speak about. So if people feel like that about me, I appreciate that.
No, for sure.
Yeah, man. But look, like BD Smith, man. Look, man.
And shout out
Get
to
out of here. He's a
Let me say this so the chat notice. Shout out to the Fever. I'm not a Fever hater. I'm not a Caitlyn hater. But because they have so many divisive fans, I gotta talk shit about the Fever and Caitlyn. But I'm not a hate. I'm an Angel Reese fan through and through. I'm a Sky fan. I'm not a hater at that team or that person. But you already know it's some people because nobody on Angel Reese side. I can't say nobody because I'm gonna say I ain't see. I don't see nobody on Angel Reese side like going out of their way just to hate on Caitlyn. But I see certain people on that side just like saying some outlandish shit. So it just put my you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, now I gotta go. So I don't want nobody. If you a Fever fan, shout out to you. Like we not enemies and shit, but I'm gonna talk shit. You gonna hear me talk shit a little bit because of you know what I mean? Because let me give you a perfect example. The past couple of days, and shout out to CC for what she did tonight. She played efficient. She played a good game tonight. But when Angel Reese have a bad game, the first thing people talk about is her efficiency, her numbers. But Caitlin Clark be having wild games where she not efficient and don't nobody say nothing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, keep the same energy. So I always got to call out her numbers and tell people she be inefficient too.
Yeah, she had an inefficient game against the Sun. Because like you look at the numbers from the Sun game, She was.
Oh yeah, I be calling out. For you talking about the one where she shot 41% and 25% from three?
5 assists, 7 turnovers. But
Yeah, that game. Yeah,
I
that
wasn't
game.
mad at that game. I was not mad at that game because she kept being aggressive. And it was earlier games against the Sun where she was
Yeah.
turning
I think
all
that was a
over,
good game for y'all. I
and
said
she was
that.
missing shots.
Yeah.
And like she kind of shrank. She felt like,
Yeah.
I
That
can't
because
make
that's like a bully. That
right.
Connecticut is like a bully for the Fever. So I think that was a good win for y'all.
She didn't back
And that
down.
was a good and Chicago fans, I keep saying this, that was a good win for us. Because the more Connecticut gets beat, the better the pick we get. So we want Connecticut to get beat by any means necessary.
Somebody
I
said
think-
Caitlin Clark had 20 points from the foul line tonight. She was 10 of 11.
I think they said Minnesota moved to the second seed, even though they got the same record. So
Yeah, but Minnesota lost tonight though.
oh, they did? Oh fuck.
Ray, I
Oh, yeah,
dropped
they
the
did.
where you at,
Hell
Ray?
yeah,
I dropped the
bum-ass
link, Ray.
niggas.
Bro, I'm
Come on,
finding
Ray.
right
Come
now.
on up. I
The
dropped the
Fever play
link, Ray.
Wings on Sunday. I'm not too sure
Get in
about
here.
that game. The Fever play the Wings on Sunday. I ain't too sure about how that gonna go.
Yeah, I know the Wings is ball. The Wings got me scared. I wasn't scared of the Wings. Hey, K-Sap, I think we need to get some wins now because the Wings scaring me.
Hey, Atlanta lost tonight.
The Wings are two. The
I'm
Wings
cool
are
with Atlanta losing, but the Wings is the ones I'm scared of.
Bro, I think the Wings are 2 games out of the playoffs.
I know.
Wings are 2 games out of the playoffs.
I know, and I don't even care about that. I don't know if you know how our draft picks work, but the Wings control our draft pick, so we got to have a better record.
Yeah, no, they
All right,
want to
man. Hold on for a second, man. I got Ray up in there. What's up, Ray Douglas?
What's up with y'all, man?
What's going on, man? What you got, man? Come on, talk
What's
your
going
shit.
on, Ray?
I ain't in here to talk no shit.
Nah, talk your shit, Ray. Hey,
watch the game with
talk
some
your
Chicago,
shit. Let's
I
go.
actually sat and watched the whole game with some Chicago Sky fans.
Okay.
So I wasn't hating on none of that shit.
You know what that sound
So
like
what's
to me,
your
right,
take?
K-Sap? Hey, K-Sap, you know what that sound like to me, right?
What's that?
Brooklyn don't start it. Don't start it, Brooklyn.
We
Brooklyn don't
converting them. We slowly converting them.
That's what I'm saying. They
No,
secretly watching.
Hey,
Time out.
Hey, Ray, did you have on your Barbie gear?
No,
You know it's Barbie night.
I got my Fever sweatpants on.
Okay. But you
Yo,
was
Ray,
hiding
what's good,
the
Brody?
logo. You was
What's
hiding
good,
the
Ray?
logo with the tall T though, right?
Oh no, I don't wear no tall tees. I'm too skinny for that, cuz I wear medium, baby.
All right, Ray, what you got, man?
I mean, the game started out good, but I felt like the Sky could have kept it up, but Spoon just them rotations, bro.
It was nothing she could do, bro. Once she put the bench in, it was over.
No, that's what I'm saying. Them
What
rotations.
rotation? She ain't got no bench.
Sometimes
There ain't no
you gotta
bench.
leave-
You can't leave the starters in forever.
Sometimes when shit working for you though, and you a desperate team like that, you got to go with what's working. You got
Diamond
to.
the Shields was working, but she was steady fouling CC.
No. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Lindsay. Lindsay had like 13 at halftime. She only touched the ball one time.
Yeah, but if you
in the
leave her
second
out
half.
there the whole time,
She
that's
touched
different
the
about.
ball
Nah,
one
you
time in the
can't
second
keep that
half.
up, bro. From the time that Clark and Mitchell start cooking, Allen's a liability. It don't matter how much bucket she put up.
I understand that, but this shit was working, bro. Like I watched basketball. I watched the entire game from pregame to end game, and niggas was like, "We're gonna wait for the post game," and I was like, "Bro, this is the WNBA. If the home team don't win, ain't no post game interview on the floor." And it was a good game. Shit just it came down to coaching and schemes.
But I'm gonna tell you something, Ray.
Christy Sides adjusted and
Don't give Chrissy Size no credit now. Don't do that. You can't have it both ways, man. Don't give her credit
now. Why would I
now?
not give her credit now?
Because y'all ain't been giving her credit. Y'all ain't been giving her credit.
Because she ain't been deserving it. She deserved it
Come
today.
on, Ray. You can't
She
have it
deserved
both
today.
ways, man.
Bro,
Yo, Ray, let me ask you a question though, because I disagree with one thing you said.
I feel the same way. If my
Yo,
team
Ray,
is fucking up and it was my fault for not making the adjustments, blame me. But if we
Yo,
do
Ray.
some good shit and I make the adjustments and you can see it transition to the floor, give me that fucking credit too.
Yo, Ray, let me ask you one question. I disagree with one thing you said. You said it came down to coaching, right? You don't think it came down to talent?
I mean that too. But if it came down to talent, y'all was up 21-9.
Yeah, but that was just off of hard work and heart. That was off of hard work and heart, bro. Like,
but then
we don't have Kennedy Carter. We traded Mabry.
Spoon put your bench in, and that shit went to shit.
Went to South. It went
Yeah, but
downhill
that's
from
our
there.
point.
So that's why I
how's that
said
Spoon for
coaching.
that the bench can't score?
We told you that, Ray.
It's
That
it's
team
her
is flawed,
fault.
man.
It's her
Ray,
fault
all right.
because she shouldn't have did that.
Ray. So
Come
with
on,
both
Ray.
receiver,
Come on.
when Lindsey Allen was getting those buckets, who was guarding Lindsey Allen?
For the most part, who was it?
It
At
was
the beginning, Lexi Hall. At the beginning,
no. It was Caitlin Clark.
At the beginning of the game, it was Lexi.
It was Caitlin Clark, but I don't know if y'all remember Kelsey Mitchell switched off on her too.
They
Kelsey
switched it.
Mitchell
They
switched
switched
on
it
Lindsey
off of
Allen, and Lindsey Allen could not get the ball. Lindsey Allen could not get the ball.
It wasn't that she
That's
couldn't
coaching
get the
adjustment.
ball. Who could get the ball to her? That's my question.
You can't get but you understand
No. Who could
Clark,
get her the
Clark
ball
can't
in the
move
spot?
quick.
The same
Kelsey
spot she
Mitchell
was
is
getting the
quick.
ball in the
You know
first
what
half.
Clark can do? Clark got long hands, so you put her
Bro,
in
the
passing
same
an
spot
effective
she was getting the
defender.
ball in the first half. Why couldn't she get that ball in the second half the same way? Because of
she
coaching
can't
adjustments.
cook Kelsey Mitchell like that.
Coaching
Kelsey Mitchell
adjustments.
fast.
Chrissy Side said, "Stop her. She's the one cooking us."
So who
We'll
you
deal with
replace her
we can deal with
Who
the
you gonna
paint
replace her
players
with?
giving us 2 points every time down the court
Who
because
you
we
gonna
will come
replace her
down
with?
and
Who
bust
on
three.
the Sky is gonna replace
It's
that
coaching,
production?
bro. It's coaching.
But
bro.
Ray,
Yeah,
the
but we're
problem.
not saying who
Man,
would
it was
have to
nothing.
pick.
Yeah,
It's,
but Ray,
it's nothing Spoon could do. Like you
yeah,
talking about
but Ray,
coaching.
the problem I have with
it's-
that about Lindsey Allen getting off. The problem I have with that, and I'll go back to Angel Reese. When they was winning games before the Olympic break, what was they doing? They was getting the ball into Angel Reese, where a lot of people said you shouldn't run your offense through Angel Reese, right? Because we know when she get the ball, she gonna be aggressive, regardless if she make the shot or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see none of that. We haven't seen none of that coming out the Olympic break.
But that's because niggas ain't work on their game over the break.
No, that's not the point. They going away from everybody. Got this notion of we should run the offense through Cardosa, but we seen you seeing glimpse, but the shit's not elevating to wins, man.
But the part about running the offense through Camilla, yeah, she coming off of shoulder surgery, and of course you need your shoulder.
I can't use that as an excuse.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she came off of shoulder surgery. I get that. So she don't have the same floor and game time experience as some of the other players on the court because she ain't been there as long as them.
So let me ask you this, Ray.
She might have been on the team, but she don't have game experience like they do. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, let me ask you this, Ray, real quick.
And then on top of that, when your coach runs the offense through another post player, it's hard for another post player to get their shit off as well and get in a rhythm and get comfortable.
So let me ask you this, Ray. So do you think Cardosa is built to shoulder the load offensively down in the paint?
In the paint, yes. Running the offense through her, no.
Thank you. And that's what I've been trying. I can't see them running that offense through her, man.
No. Running the offense through her, no. But if she in the paint posted up and the guards see that she got a mismatch, why would you not dump it to her?
I know, but it's the lack of aggression that she shows when she's down in the paint. Like,
so look,
that's from what y'all said a few minutes ago.
Let me bring some logic to what we saying.
Hold on, what's Brooklyn? She's 6'7". She got girth to her, right? And then you go back to look when Brittany Griner came into the league, 6'9". She was using her size and her girth, just getting down on the block, getting the ball, and going making a move. I don't see that from Cardosa.
Yeah, but you can't compare that. Hold on, let me bring some logic to the. Hold on, Ray.
Brittany Griner was a lot more athletic than Camilla.
That don't matter. Listen, let me bring some logic to what we saying. We sit here talking about a team that don't got no Diana Taurasi on it, and talking about what somebody need to do in the paint. Every team that plays us, the scouting report is, just go put everybody in the paint. So I don't give a fuck what Camilla or anybody else do. The guards can't get the ball to them. That's the problem. If it was a clear lane just to throw the ball down to the bigs, we could throw the ball down there all day. We can't. Our guards, first of all, aren't skilled enough to know how to make an entry pass. That's why you see. That's why you see. That's why you see every time they try to make that pass, they turn it over because not only do they don't have the skill to make the pass, they're not even confident enough to take the shot when the players sag off them. The players are sagging off, saying we not allowing you to make this pass. And then on top of that, we got Camilla. Where Camilla, listen, I'm a fan of Camilla. She's developing, so I'm not gonna be hard on this girl. She's a rookie, but the fact of the matter is she don't have that mentality to say I'm taking this game over. Give me the ball. I'm on a post. Give me the ball. She don't have that mentality, so she get pushed off the block.
Earlier, Sap just said that Spoon got Camilla on a short leash, so you don't think that Camilla got it in the back of her mind?
Spoon don't have Camilla.
You don't think Camilla got it in the back of her mind that if I shy away from what coach was telling me?
No, bro, you misunderstanding. She don't have Camilla on a short leash.
Yes,
what she does is she protect. No, she don't. Camilla get in foul trouble. Anybody, it's not just Camilla. Anybody on her team get in foul trouble, she sits them, bro.
I understand that, but what about
that's not a short leash?
What about the games with Camilla not in foul trouble and Spoon?
She be on the floor.
Angel in the game.
She don't have a short leash, bro.
Yes, she does.
Camilla's on a. If Camilla, you got to realize you probably don't realize how often Camilla get in foul trouble, bro. She in foul trouble every game.
And I wonder why? Because she playing help defense.
Because she jumps. She don't just put her hands up. She jumps.
That's 90% of the bigs in the W though.
Well, maybe they don't. Hey, maybe they know how to do it. Where they don't.
She falls for the okie doke every time.
They throw a pump fake at her. She jumps into the player
every time. Man,
she does that.
Her balance on the perimeter, like Brogad said, her balance on the perimeter, and we saw that tonight because they was taking turns. When they got the switch, they was cooking her, right? And her lateral defender, I know that's what we're trying to say. Like sometimes she's out of position out there. She's slow-footed. She falls for the pump fake. All you got to do is pump fake the ball one time. She out of position, and you got her. And I've said this plenty of times.
You muted, bro, guy. If you talking to us, you muted.
Nah, I just feel at this time I don't think that Weatherspoons has that much confidence in Cardoso right now.
And I disagree. I think she does.
They put in fact Ben.
Yeah, bro.
That's the thing. That's another thing, right? Like when they were loading the paint, like and Alyssa Smith had a good game. She had a good game, but this was one of the few times, right? This was one of the few times that Fever's bench depth in terms of like the bigs worked out because Camilla was having problems catching the ball in like favorable positions. When it like look at Fagbendler. Fagbendler is long, bro. So like she's blocking the entry pass. She can't get in there.
She's strong too for her to be skinny. She's strong.
So it's not as easy as just saying feed the ball to Cardoso. Like it's not that.
It's not that simple when you don't have shooters.
Yeah,
y'all gotta realize we're gonna see the full potential of this team next year. We say here critiquing a broken team is crazy, but listen, you don't have shooters on the floor. So guess what? It's no I don't have just so I'm clear to know who I'm talking to. Have we all played basketball before?
Yep. Yeah. Played basketball all my life.
All right, cool. So I should be talking to people that understand what I'm saying, right? If I'm on a court and I know think about a team full of Ben Simmonses. Like if I'm on a court and I know you're not gonna shoot, well, I'm gonna guard you, bro. I know where you want to go. Oh, you want to go in the paint? No, I'm here. Like it's not that easy. It ain't just I'm gonna dominate. I'm gonna throw it to you, and you can't. Nobody can really shoot. Like that's why the first 6 minutes we was killing. Because we were shooting. It was like, oh shit. Everybody was surprised. Even Sky fans, we were like, oh shit, we made a shot. Oh shit, Lindsey Allen cooking. Oh shit, Michaela made a shot. Guess what? The bench came in and stopped shooting. They couldn't make a shot. After that, it was over with. If the bench came in and held up, they ended a bargain, it would have been a game. The bench came in and laid the egg. And then after that, the Fever didn't have the guard no more, bro.
But the few times that Angel had the ball in the paint today, I was watching the game. The few times she got the ball in the paint and didn't have a shot and kicked that bitch out, they made it. I was shocked.
Yeah, but you said the few times. Angel was today, and I didn't like this. I think she was doing this because she was like, "Yo, I don't
like the way she played the last two games, man. Yeah, I think don't like the way she played the last two games.
I think she was like, I'm gonna be a team player, but she deferred a lot tonight. I don't give a fuck if you go 3 for whatever. I like aggressive Angel than passive Angel.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what we need from Angel. She got to be aggressive all the time.
All the time.
These last two games.
Talk about it.
These last 2 games, I don't like the way she's played.
This
And
what
I've
happens when
said
she's
it.
not aggressive.
Exactly.
We look like this.
We look like trash.
She got to be aggressive.
But never mind.
Go now, Ray. Nah. Go ahead, Ray.
No, I was gonna say even when she is aggressive, it's still not translating to wins. So it's not.
That's
really
not
her
true.
fault.
It was translating to
It's
wins
not
before the
true.
Olympic break. Coming out the
That's what I'm
Olympic
saying. I
break,
hate when
they
people do
translate.
that. You know what he's doing,
I said
K-Sap?
it's not really
He's
her
focusing on the games that they lost. Listen, they lose some, they win some. This
No, I
again,
said-
this team is
said
not.
it's not really
No, hold
her
on,
fault.
Ray. Let me finish your thought. Let me just finish your thought. This team is not complete. So because this team is not complete, sometimes they're gonna win, sometimes they're gonna lose. People that's Angel, and I'm not saying this how you feel, right? But people that's Angel haters or detractors, they only focus on when something negative happened. They act like that's the whole. No, she came out in won games being aggressive, and she came out in lost games being aggressive.
I just said that. You ain't let me finish though. I said even the game she was aggressive, they still lost, and it wasn't even her fault. So you can't really blame her for that shit.
Burns, both you and me, Fever fans, hear me out, right? Hear me out. Before the break, what did Angel have that allowed her to operate in the paint? She had like a stretcher, like game.
Yeah, Mabry,
bro. Mabry.
Yeah,
like that's the biggest difference. She had space.
This is what Brooklyn been saying.
Mabry was the only facilitator. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Not only did we have Mabry, hold on, let me go to your point, bro. Not only did they have Mabry, they had Kennedy. She don't got neither one of them right now.
She ain't got no space to operate.
Exactly, and that's what we've been saying.
Let's be real. She still smokes too many layups.
Yeah,
not the fact. She been doing that since college. That ain't even nothing new.
Floor at the same time. That shit don't work, bro, and we've seen it. We see that it don't work. So why?
But
why
this is my thing. This is my thing.
That's why I say that's coaching, bro. You gotta know your personnel.
But I know
you can't be a coach and not know.
Come on, man. Y'all can't.
To the end of the bench.
Ray, you gonna stay off Weatherspoon like that? Come on now, Ray. She a rookie head coach, man. She'll get it together. She'll get it together.
Hey, Ray, you talk about Chrissy size. Watch your mouth about Chris Spoons. You heard?
See, that's what I'm saying, Ray. Ray. Hold up.
Watch your mouth when it comes to Chris. When it comes to teaspoon.
You see what Ray tried to do, y'all. Y'all see what Ray tried to do. Ray tried to come in here and get on our head coach, but won't get on his head coach.
You just got on me and said I can't give Christy Styles praise because I used to
don't give her no praise. No, don't give her. I said you can't have it both ways.
Which one is it, Sal?
No, I said you can't have it both ways.
Why not? If she do a bad job, I'm gonna say she fucked up. If she do a good job, I'm gonna say
I've never heard you say anything about Christy Styles bad.
ASAP, let Ray know.
I was an advocate for her getting fired during the All-Star break. Come on, Sal.
So keep that same energy. Don't give her no credit tonight.
I'm not keeping that same energy because we 5-1 since the break. So I'm having to change of heart.
Okay, so now you have to change your heart. Okay, you have to change your heart. See what they do?
ASAP, let Ray know we don't play about teaspoon. He can talk shit about Christy Styles, or he won't.
The female Doc Rivers.
But hold up, she's a rookie head coach now, Ray. Come on now, she's a rookie head coach.
No, I understand. I'm not shitting on her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the way you talking, you shitting on her.
It's almost the end of the season.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to stop saying she a rookie head coach.
No, let's talk about that. Hey, let's talk about Teaspoon next year when we get this complete roster.
She need a staff.
But who y'all gonna get? Teaspoon. Yes, thank you. Whoever just said that. Teaspoon need better assistance on her side, helping her out. Ain't no good head coach without a good staff behind them, bro.
So does Christy Sides got a good staff?
I mean, apparently we 5-1.
No, she has her own staff. Christy Sides actually has a great staff because remember, this is not her first year. This is her second year. She actually had time to choose who she wants to work with. And they knew that they were going to draft 7 years.
Christy was an assistant for about 7 years before she came to the
no. Christy,
she was a head coach.
Now she coached Chicago. She was on Chicago's coaching staff.
Yeah, and she was a head coach overseas somewhere too before she came.
In Moscow. She got experience in Russia.
Yeah, she was in Russia, but she was on the Chicago's coaching staff.
I be so critical of her because she don't get she don't get no excuse because motherfucker, you've been doing this.
Nah, she working with a young team, bro. I hate when y'all
hear that shit.
Bullshit.
She been doing it. She been doing it.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
she
be
working
honest
with a
with you.
young.
If you take a
So
look
she
at,
working with a young
13
team, right?
wins in 1
So
year,
this
5 wins for
Fever team
13
is the
years.
same Fever
And now they
team.
at 16 wins, and the season is not over. And y'all want to talk about Christie sides ain't doing shit? What are you
nah, I agree
watching?
with that. I agree
What
with
are you
that.
watching?
I think if you take a look at, the Indiana Fever at the beginning of the year, and you take a look at the Chicago Sky at the beginning of the year, and you look at where they both at now, to criticize both of those coaches are crazy. I mean, they've made mistakes. So you could criticize them. Let me not say that. You
You
could
know what
criticize
Aaliyah
both
Boston
coaches
said at
because
the
they
beginning
both
of the
make
year?
mistakes, but to act like they should be fired, and I think that's a little too far. Like, look at what they did. Look at their teams from, you know what I mean? They both of their teams in the playoffs.
Both of the teams overperforming. You know what? You know what Aaliyah Boston said before the beginning of the year? They was feeding the ball in her. They was feeding the ball to her in the post at South Carolina. They was feeding the ball to her in the post the last year because that was how she used to get her points. That was a system that she was accustomed to. They wasn't running pick and roll. She didn't really know pick and roll. Like she understood it like on a theory level, like practically, like actually doing a pick and roll and like the different reads and knowing when to look for your shot and when to go and when to slip the screen. Like that was not something that she was accustomed to. Now that there was a stat that came out. I don't even know where to pull it from. The Clark Boston pick and roll is equivalent to the second most efficient offense in the entire league. The only action that was more efficient was Jackie Young and Aja Wilson. That was the only action that was more efficient. I don't think it is anymore because the aces look like shit. So I'm pretty sure if you upgrade that now, the Clark Boston pick and roll is probably the best offensive action in the league right now. That's coaching.
Cause
I'm
I'm
talent.
a Fever
Not
fan, right?
only that, but
You know I'm a
defensively they
Fever
look
fan,
way
right?
better too.
You don't have to yell at me because I'm a Fever fan. I'm on your side, my nigga. I'm
But
on your
defense,
side,
not
my
only
nigga.
that, you talking about offense. Defensively, they look Fever way better than they was in the beginning of the
Oh
year. So
yeah, they
that's
got some
coaching.
things together and they turned it around coming out the Olympic break.
That's
They
coaching.
it's a whole different team. And I don't know, Ray, if you go back to that first show I did when they came out the Olympic break, I went on record and said this Indiana Fever team, it was a small sample size what we saw in that first game back. But if they continue to play like this, they're gonna be scary, and don't nobody want to see them in the playoffs.
I was in that stream with you. I was agreeing with you. 100%.
Exactly. I mean, I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
I still stand behind that. 6 games later, we 5-1.
I stand behind it too. From what we seeing and because the thing about the Fever right now coming out of the Olympic break, you got some consistency, man. And like I said, the mainstay in Kelsey Mitchell, she's consistent. Regardless of what she did last year, her numbers was almost the same, low shooting percentage, but she's still consistent. She gonna give you what Kelsey Mitchell gonna give you. And when you have consistency from that shooting guard position, and then you have somebody like Caitlin Clark that goes alongside of her, and then you sprinkle in, with Melissa Smith, and then you sprinkle in, like he said, the most important player, Aaliyah Boston, and then you got Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall came out the Olympic break shooting like she was with the lethal shooter all the Olympic break.
Yeah, she shoot like 72% from the three.
That's what I'm saying. So when you got production, like that,
defense.
exactly.
And Lexi, our best defender too. She
exactly.
had 6 offensive rebounds last year.
And guess who she played with? Oh, that wasn't you. That was the other dude that was on. But she played on Stanford with Haley Jones. She won that championship.
Lexi Hall won a championship with her twin sister on Stanford.
Yeah.
So she ain't no.
Now, because somebody was saying that that draft was trash. So they all came out together.
Lexi Hall won a ring.
That's what I'm saying. So now, you look at this Indiana Fever team, you look at how they putting it together, right? So now you came out the Olympic break, you beat the likes of a Connecticut Sun, right? So now you
top teams in the
exactly.
League.
So
That's
you got
crazy.
Respect, right? So any team that they face in the play, they got a potential to move up to the 6th
They
seed.
beat the Storm too. They beat the Storm and Phoenix.
We beat the Storm, the Mercury, the Lynx.
Yeah.
And the
so y'all
lost to Minnesota. Y'all lost to Minnesota.
We beat Minnesota.
Only team above 500 they ain't beat yet is the Aces. They need to beat the Aces.
So I thought you talking about this past game on Maya Moore night. Y'all lost to them. Yeah.
But we
hold on one second. Let me get to the super chat.
3 points with 3 minutes left.
Let me get to the super chat real quick. Hey, shout out to Jay Bavis for the $10 super sticker, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support, man. So
that game we lost against the Lynx, it was winnable. We was only down 3 with 3 minutes left. They didn't
But see, what
smack
I
us
don't
like they've been
understand,
smacking everybody else. They only won by
what
10.
what
if
what I
Caitlin had a better first half?
matter of
What you
fact, I
say?
can't even say I don't understand it because I do understand it. I get that the Fever all these past years been trash, but the Fever have a whole bunch of first round picks and second round. You know what I mean? So it's like people were surprised. Like, no, they just putting it. They just putting it together because if it wasn't working, that means you got to go backwards, right? So that means that they finally putting it. They putting the pieces together. This is what they supposed to look like, and they only gonna get better. This is a team with 2 first round picks, a second round pick, a Kelsey Mitchell that's been there holding it down. Like this is a team that's been slowly built the past few years, and it's like it's finally coming together. But to compare this team to a Chicago team is like crazy. Like I know a lot of people say don't compare them because they 2 different positions, but I do understand the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese comparison because they both came out of college. It's a
But we got to
rivalry.
stop that comparison, man. Two
No,
different
I get
positions,
it.
man.
No, I get the position thing, but I do get the comparison thing. The comparison don't come from the positions. The comparison comes from they both was in college. They was in a championship game. They came into the draft together. So I get that part. What I don't get is the team comparison. They teams don't even look nowhere near alike.
Not even
But people
close,
was
man.
acting like the Sky supposed to do the same thing the Fever supposed to. We don't have 2 first round picks and all that.
I got some bad news for Sky fans because
What's that?
Erica Wheeler's max contract ends at the end of this season. And
What that got to do with us?
no, because y'all in the same conference. I know conferences don't mean shit right now, right? But you're gonna be seeing the Fever for a while, right?
Oh,
Y'all don't got your draft pick.
When you finish, I'm gonna give you some information you might not know. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So the only player on the max contract right now is Mitch, and she up for a super max. She gonna get that unless she wants to go somewhere. That's up to her, right?
I think she walking. I don't mean to bust your bubble. But I think she's walking.
Gonna stay. But hold on, you got Clark on a rookie contract, you got Boston on a rookie contract, and you got 2 max spots that you could open up. And the biggest free agent right now, they're not saying it outright, but the reason is they was trying to move Nalissa Smith. They couldn't move her because no one wanted her. They're trying to go after Satu Sabali. They're trying to go after Satu Sabali.
Satu Sabali.
She a free agent at the end of the season too.
All right, cool.
Satu probably go to Chicago and run.
All right, cool. No. Let me give you some information. This is what you might not notice. So you do know. So what you probably do know is a CBA is coming up, right? The new CBA.
That's after next season.
I know that.
All right, cool. So you know that. So yeah. So this free agency, Satu Sabali is in a free agency, right? And what you might not know, you might not know. That's in 2025. In 2026, the whole league is available, right? Like nobody signed past 2026. Did you know that?
But you can core people though. I think they said that you can.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. Nobody signed past 2026 for a reason, because the salaries is about to go up. If you sign past 2026, you stupid because you locking yourself in a salary that's going to be too low. Everybody,
their contracts. They're gonna sign.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me cook just so y'all can understand. Because he was saying we gonna be stuck with the Fever. That's not true, right? Because in 2026, the whole league contract is gonna be up. So after 2026 happens, they sign a new CBA deal, whatever the case may be, and they figure out how much money they could sign for after that. Players are going to be able to go where the fuck they want to go, whether they want to stay with their same teams or they want to leave their teams. The only people who can't leave their teams is going to be rookies. So like Angel Reese is signed past 2026 because she was a rookie. Caitlin Clark, people like that is going to be on their teams. But like veterans, they could go wherever the fuck. So say if somebody like Caitlin Clark, they could be like, yo, I'm going to Indiana to play with her because I like the way this girl play. If somebody like Angel Reese, they could be like, I'm going to Chicago because I like Angel Reese. I want to play with her. So teams is about to build themselves basically. And then on top of that, they go even a step further. 2027 to me, I don't know if anybody know about the 1996 draft in the NBA, but to me, that was the best draft ever. 1996 changed the NBA. I think 2027 gonna change the WNBA when that draft happens. But I say that to say these teams ain't locked in. It ain't like the sky's just stuck and it's like, oh shit, we got to no. All these teams about to build after 2026. They about to pretty much go. Everybody gonna go where they want to go.
You looking for that Juju for Wally Pow
Oh yeah, that
draft?
draft is gonna be crazy.
Nah, Pow
Yeah.
Pow coming
Michaela
out after this
Williams,
year.
Pow,
Pow Pow coming out after this year.
Yeah, Pal, she's
She a
hey,
senior.
yeah,
She a
Pow
senior.
be out 2025, but nah,
Yeah, she a
she's a
fifth year
lethal
senior.
shooter.
that 20, she don't got nothing. Pow don't got nothing on the 2025 draft. That draft is crazy.
No, I'm saying Pow Pow
I
a
mean
shooter.
2027.
She a shooter. She's a
No,
Yeah.
that's a
shooter.
fact. But what I'm saying is these 2027 girls are generational talents. Like,
Oh no, I understand Juju, Malaysia, Hannah
yeah,
Hidalgo from Notre
yeah,
Dame, all them motherfuckers. That draft about to
all
be
those
stupid.
motherfuckers. That's a
But
fact.
I watch
That's
women's
Jada
college
Williams draft
basketball
class
because
too.
Yep,
Jada
Jada
Williams.
Williams. Yep, that's a
Yeah.
fact. Jada Williams.
I'm going to the South Carolina and Charlotte game when they come down here to play. Them damn tickets were $286.
Man, you got to represent, man.
And I don't even like small guards. That shows you how much I like Hannah Hidalgo. Anytime these guards be 5'6", I get disappointed. But Hannah Hidalgo is nice.
Right, and then you got to think about it. When around that time, 2026, most of the guards in the
2027.
league gonna be 6 feet and over.
Yep.
Big guards. We talked about that the
You
other
gotta
night,
think about
man.
it. Caitlin Clark, one of the smallest guards in the league, and she's 6 feet even.
She don't even look like
not
she's 6
small.
feet, man.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? No, Caitlin Clark is skinny. That's the problem. But she's a full 6 feet.
Yeah, she's 6 feet
X.
even. She's 6 feet even, but don't look like it at
She
all.
don't look it,
She's
man.
hunching over. That's the problem. She need to stand up straight.
Stop that, man. Stop that.
Now she
brother.
looked like it to me. I don't know because I guess I know what these guards heights is, so she looked like it to me. But I get what y'all saying.
They had a
saying, like,
picture of her
when she go
next to
up against
that runner girl from the
guards
Olympics.
that's like her height, or
No,
like
I get what y'all saying. I'm saying for me because I get what you say. I'm saying for me because I study these women, I know they heights. So like it don't surprise me that she's 6 feet. But if you don't know her height, I get it how surprised she
when
seems
Caitlin go
5'8".
against Jackie Young, she looks small.
Yeah,
she seems 5'8".
yeah.
Like if you don't know, she's 6 feet.
But yeah, man, look, man, we about 2 hours and 30 minutes in, man. We're gonna cut this one short, man. I need to get y'all's final thoughts, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody on the panel. Ray, man, we've been missing you, man.
I've been working, bro. They switched me to third shift.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you came back today. Brooklyn always representing. Bro Grad, hey man, you got to come around, man. You got to come up on the panel, man, because you can set these Clarkies in the chat straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna
be tripping. Hey, who was that nigga Vincent in the chat? He was tripping, boy.
Man, there's a lot of them that be tripping, man. I'm telling you,
I'm gonna
Ray,
keep it real.
They just be out here. Okay, Brooklyn, hold on a second, Brooklyn. We're gonna give you the final thoughts. We're gonna start with you, Brooklyn. What's your final thoughts, man?
Oh no, I was about to give bro God some props.
Oh yeah, go ahead, give it. You can give it in your final thoughts.
Yeah, nah. I literally was asleep. I had just woke up and I just checked the chat, so you was live. So I was just peeking in. And then when I saw bro God got up, I was watching him like a dog because I was like, because I heard him say I'm a Fever fan. So I said, if he say something crazy, I'm camming up. But he ain't say nothing crazy. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm about to go to sleep. That's what happened. And then the homie ended up camming up and he was like being too aggressive. That's why I had to cam up. But I just want to shout out bro because he a Fever fan that's not crazy. Like he was like,
because he's talking basketball.
My team is 500, bro. My team is 500. I ain't got to be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Nah, but still, I could tell like your points, like the stuff you say, like it ain't come from because I was ready. I was like, oh, he about to say something crazy. I'm gonna have to get, but he ain't say nothing crazy. So I'm like, all right, so I want to give him props. He a cool Fever fan and shit like that. But nah, my final thoughts. I'm gonna say, yo, and this is pertaining to why I actually camped up. If you gonna say something, do the research. Don't just be up here saying some dumb shit because you emotional or that's how you feel. Talking about, oh, everybody from the last draft was trash or nah. Go learn about like I did. Before I speak, I go learn about these women. Go learn about these women. Figure out who they are and then speak about them. That's what I'm gonna say. Do your research.
Great point, Brooklyn, man. Let me give it to Ray. I'm gonna get you last, bro. God, go ahead, Ray, man.
Appreciate the street, appreciate the chat, appreciate you extending that invite again. I know I took a miss and I'm gonna try to goddamn
that's okay,
do what
man.
I can to get back in. It was a good game tonight. It started out good.
It didn't end the way we wanted it to end.
Y'all slowly converting him, K-Shot.
I ain't hating on nobody or none of that shit. It was a good game. I felt like Niggas was like, "Oh shit, we got this game." I was like, "Bro, the game is 40 minutes because you
Yeah.
did good the first."
They
10,
ran
don't
out of
mean
gas,
that-
man.
Yeah.
They was out on that highway and there wasn't no gas station in sight. They ran out of gas, baby.
I feel like
They ran out of gas.
I feel like my boy Ray enjoyed Barbie night.
Yeah, he like it. He went to a watch party. He went to a watch party. He was representing
No,
Chicago. We know, Ray.
I had people at the house. I hooked the projector up.
See, that's what I'm saying.
side of the
See, and
house.
it was all for Angel, man. I appreciate that, dog.
Oh, no,
I knew you was
oh,
coming
no,
over here
oh, no.
slowly. I knew you
Yeah,
was
man,
coming
look what he
slowly.
did for Barbie night.
Yeah,
Now,
ain't nothing wrong with it,
not,
man.
I'm not an Angel hater at all.
Hey, go ahead and get you one of these right here, man. Go ahead and get you
What?
one of these right here,
Oh,
man. Come on,
no,
man.
sir.
Come on, get you
I might
one of
buy the
these,
Reese's
man.
Pieces jersey.
I'm
I might buy
finna
a
give me a
Reese's
red
Pieces
22 jersey though.
I got
know
the Reese's Pieces hoodie too.
Oh,
So
no,
you know,
I'm getting me
I
a
got
red-
that too.
I'm getting that red 22 jersey.
But see, it's hot here in Texas. I can't wear it just now. I was gonna wear it for the stream, man.
Oh
but
no, you'll pass
you know what I'm
out,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
Ain't no
But
need.
nah, Ray, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support and love, man.
Oh yeah.
So,
definitely.
what's your final thoughts, bro? Go ahead, wrap it up, man.
All right, let me tell you what. I need Angel Reese to work on her finishing. I need her to work on her finishing. I want to see 20 and 10 because I like this Fever Sky rivalry. And to be honest, it's not gonna be as nice when the Fever win a championship if the Sky ain't front row. Okay, so I need her to work on her finishing so we can. So when we shipping that champagne and they accepting the loser medals, that it feels good. You know what I'm talking about? Because right now this is a team in position like I think they can go as far as the semifinals. I think Fever can go semifinals. And
They're a scary team. I mean,
yeah,
Timmy was plus 28 tonight.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Lord.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Semifinals, and if you go semifinals,
that's
anything
crazy.
can happen. Anything can happen because now you got chemistry, you got momentum. Like,
Hey, the Fever look like an AAU team out there. They just
bro,
make
they
eye
just-
contact and
they
they know
just
what each
hooping.
other want to do.
so I like
Crazy.
what I'm seeing from the Fever. I think what the Sky needs to do is they probably are about like 2 years away. To be honest, like
Yeah, it's 2
Brooklyn-
years away.
Like Brooklyn is saying, you're gonna need some draft capital. You're
Yeah.
gonna need some draft capital, and you got to make Chicago attractive as a destination. Because I realize, like looking back,
It's gonna be attractive.
a lot of players are leaving. You need to get your facilities in shape. You
Oh,
need
that's
to
what they
make-
did.
Yeah,
Angel
no,
got
we
that.
did that already.
We got that facility. You know
Right.
that 35 million. What is it? That big old Barbie palace. We got it. Just like Jerry got Jerry's World in Dallas.
Make
They
sure
got the
that
Barbie
when
palace out
people
there.
Come there, like they want to play there. They know
Yeah.
that y'all fighting for championships. That this is not just a tax write-off.
Yeah.
That you know that they're not just coming to a losing culture. All right, because there's a lot of potential there, and I don't want to see players hopping all over the league like what you got now with these short rosters. And when people realize like it's one franchise or a couple of franchises with like all the facilities, because right now you realize there's certain free agent destinations. Everybody want to go to Seattle. Everybody want to go to Phoenix. Everybody want to go to Vegas. Everybody want to go to New York.
I don't
And
think
that's what-
Phoenix gonna be attractive no more.
Oh, well, nah, because a lot of their stars are aging out. But
Yeah,
this-
that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's gonna be an
but-
attractive place.
No,
That's
but in
all right. They
terms
can
of
they
nation.
can come to oh, you said Phoenix. I thought you said Vegas. I was gonna say they
Nah.
can come to Chicago.
Yeah.
but like all these teams got to up their game in terms of like attracting star power, because otherwise you're gonna have these super teams like what they had the last couple of years with Vegas and the Liberty, and then a bunch of teams at the bottom of the standings, which is draft. But you realize now, any team can be any team now. Any
Yeah.
team could be any team now. Like the Aces holding L's, the Liberty, who's looking dominant, holding L's. The Lynx held an L tonight, and it's beautiful. I like how the league is growing. I'm hooked on the W right now. I'm hooked on the W. I like
Yeah.
it. I love
It's
it.
getting unpredictable.
And
like
that's what I'm
college
saying.
basketball.
And the thing about these teams that are unpredictable, that are sitting at the bottom, and the people that are sitting at the top, just like you said, bro, Gad. Look, the Wings got 2 impressive wins this whole week. They beat the
Yeah, they
Aces,
scaring me.
and then they
I'm
beat the
scared.
Lynx. Right?
I'm scared, bro. We playing the Wings on Sunday. I don't know how it's gonna go. I
Yo,
really don't
I'm
know how
rooting
it's
for the
gonna go.
Fever. I'm rooting for the Fever.
Nah,
If y'all playing them, I need y'all to get a win.
Stupid when she played against Caitlin though. That shit be crazy, man.
Man,
Nah,
Enrique
y'all-
is something
Y'all
different,
better
man.
put Lexi Hall on her.
We gonna have
Oh,
we
shit,
bet we
nah.
gonna have to, but then who gonna guard Satu?
Oh man,
Oh, you
I don't know what to tell you.
Hey,
That
Satu
sounds
got
scary.
Satu got off against the Aces.
Nah, Melissa Smith gonna get cooked, bro.
Man,
That
who
sounds
said Melissa
scary.
Smith? Please don't.
but I need y'all to win because the Wings are scaring me.
We're gonna have to put Timmy on Satu.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, but man, I appreciate you guys, man. It was a great chat, man. Great call, man. Appreciate you guys holding it down, man. But like I said, man, anytime I'm live, man, I drop the link. Y'all guys can always come up, man. I drop the link for anybody, man. It depends on if they want to come up or not. But I appreciate everybody's contribution tonight. Bro Gad, man. Hey, I'm impressed, man. You impressed me tonight, man. I've been seeing you in the chat. I've been seeing you in Showtime's chat. I see you around. I see you around the place. I see you peeked your head in.
It's too many dumbass Fever fans. I gotta represent.
There you go. So I appreciate the knowledge,
A lot of them
man.
don't watch basketball.
Exactly.
Yo, panel.
Highlights.
Yo, panel. Everybody have a good night, man.
All right, appreciate you, Brooklyn, man. Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you, bro, man. Y'all have a great night, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, once again, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. I really do, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate y'all's continuous support, man. Without y'all, this channel wouldn't grow. We elevating, man. We taking it to new heights, man. And I appreciate everybody that's on the panel, man. I like what Brooklyn brings to the table, man. He brings a new dynamic on the panel. Also, man, brother Bro Gad, man, he impressed me tonight, man. I've seen Bro Gad around here plenty of times, but he just never came up on the panel, man. And I appreciate the insight, basketball talk, man. And Ray, you know, he came back. He did his thing like always. We give Ray a hard time, man, but you know, we got to go back and forth with Ray. You know, we got to spark it up, but Ray, he stands on business and he gives us, you know, his opinion, his facts, and we respect it. And like I said, man, Brooklyn always, you know, representing, man, bringing the knowledge to it. So I appreciate you, man. Love you too, Michelle, man. Look, great support, man. Y'all keep doing big things for me, man. Let's run these numbers up, man. Let's elevate, man. I'm trying to get to, 13,000 subscribers, by the end of September, man. So let's go ahead and do this thing, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap, and we're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.